What's up, and welcome to the Arthur Moats Experience. I'm Arthur Moats, and you know what time it is. Shout out to everybody that likes to partake in Victory Monday. For those that like to indulge, salute you. For those of you that are still on work flow, some of us got teams that are still playing this week, so you're working a little more spiritful, So if you're one of those people that has a team that's still working this week, or if you are part of the organization or you work with them, then shout out to you as well. Some people are in Cancun today. All right, shout out to everybody that is packed and getting ready to have their toes in the sand. Now, that could be us in a week, could be us in 4 weeks. Who knows? But we are in the dance. Oh, shout out to everybody that does celebrate being in the dance. I know some people are too cool to celebrate being in the dance. Some people are a little too cool to celebrate winning the division. But for those of us that like to celebrate winning the AFC North division as well, first time since 2020, might I add, salute you as well. All right. So like I said, man, it's a lot to be turned up about. And I know everybody does not partake. So I'm not going to force it on you. But for those of y'all that do like to partake in Victory Mondays, hit the like button one time for the culture and subscribe because we're going to turn up. Yes, we are. We're going to open up these phone lines in a second. All right. Well, probably like a couple minutes because I'm going to hear from y'all. All right. We already dropped the panel this morning, man. Me, Tanisha, Mark Bergen, chopped it up, talked about, how we were feeling about the game initially. Your boy was down there, man. I got a chance to, get behind the scenes, man, access. So that was a vibe. Like I said, man, just seeing how those guys were preparing and everything like that. And then to go out there and see it firsthand, them dudes show up and show out the way that they did. Awesome. But like I said, we've talked about that. That's already out there. All right. So I got to hear from y'all, man, because like I said, 10 wins. Coach Simon has his 193rd regular season win, tying Chuck Noll for 9th all-time most regular season wins for any NFL coach. A lot of that, man. We're going to be hosting a playoff game. Woo! It's been a while since we did that, right? Hosting a playoff game, and we got to find out how y'all feel about, which happens first. Steelers haven't won a postseason game since I was out there. The Steelers don't lose on Monday Night Football when they're at home. Oh, baby. Like I said, super duper excited about all of that to discuss. So I'm not going to get in your way, man. I'm going to drop this DraftKings on the front end so that way we can pay the bill. We don't want to get in trouble with the good folks, all right, because they showing love, so we likes to show love back. But let's go ahead and get this thing rolling because like I said, man, it's a great day to have a great day if you partake in great days. I know great days aren't for everyone. Optimism isn't for everyone. Glass half full isn't for everyone. Just being happy isn't for everyone, right? So for those that do enjoy the happiness, those that do enjoy saying my team has 10 victories, my team is the AFC North Division champs for the season, my team is hosting a playoff game, my team is one of the final 7 remaining teams in the AFC, one of the final 14 remaining teams in all the NFL in the postseason. Hey, man, if y'all one of those, then salute that, man. Salute to y'all, all right? Let's enjoy, let's turn up. But on the front end, let me pay this bill. Yeah, buddy. Of course, today's show is sponsored by DraftKings Sportsbook. We talking about the top-rated sports booking app in all of North America. Safe, secure, and reliable. Like some of your favorite teams out there because the postseason is officially here. And if you're looking to get in on some of the money line, player prop bets, etc., parlays, this is the place for you. But more importantly, whenever I talk, I have something for you. And specifically, we talking promo codes, ladies and gents. The promo code is Moats. But when you use that promo code, if you're a new customer and you bet $5, you will get $300 in bonus bets if that initial bet hits. It is a nice concept, if you know what I'm saying, baby. So it's simple, all right? But make sure you use the promo code Moats. Now, the other side is this. I get it. You could get lost in the sauce. Heck, if you live in New York and you develop a gambling problem, you even got a special number that you can text. But for everyone else, the digits to dial are 1-800-GAMBLER. I said 1-800 Gambler, Gambler, go, 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 Gambler. All right, all right, all right. So you know the drill, ladies and gents. We got to get it going. Apollo Creed, you felt the passion, right? You could hear the extra sauce on that thing. All right, it's been a long night. Didn't really get a lot of sleep. We was too turned up. We was too just enjoying the moment. All right. So it's like that. Your boy is in here though. We in the thick of it, man. It's Victory Monday. We'll worry about preparing next week. Tomorrow. All right. Well, later today. For right now, though, we're going to keep turning up and then maybe get some sleep later on. But with that being the case, drop it in the comment section where you're tuning in from so that way I can get that big boy shout out to start that day's show. And of course, don't forget to hit that like button. One, time for the culture, and subscribe if you are new to the channel, baby. We are here. We are here. Yeah. And Apollo Creed said, I heard the victory in the song. Come on, man. You know what time I'm on, man. X Concepts, yo, Moats on the ones and twos. Hobson over there says, yo, Moats got them vocals, baby. Salute to you, man. You know I appreciate you. But now let's get active because I got the homie Rod Dollars in the building in the 330 Youngstown, Ohio. Always appreciate you being in the building. What up to the homie Just Learning? All the way to 575 Taos, New Mexico, in the 6969 elevation. Shout out to that. X Concepts also says 724 Claridge, PA. Happy Victory Monday. Basically a playoff win. About to be too. Well, hey, look, you know how I feel about it, man. You keep winning them, man. When they said that if you lose, you go home, that felt real playoff-ish to me. But I know some people, they like it to have the formal titles on it. It's kind of like when you're dead. It's like, are we a thing or do we got to officially say we're dead? Now it counts all of a sudden. So for those that need the official title, let's see if we can give that to them this week so we can fully accommodate. All right. But you know how that goes. Shout out to Tito with the good vibes all the way to 817 Dallas, Texas. Here we go. Shout out. You know what time we on. Chris Hobson all the way in C Hobbs all the way in Irwin, PA. Excuse me for that one. Shout out to you though. You know. And let's get in with the homie Lifted Ones all the way in the 916 Sacktown. And he says Texans next up. Absolutely. Look, I already had to start it early. My baby brother, y'all know, right? He pop us in the chat, Camo Kid. He's the Texans fan. All right. He been rocking with the Texans since Ryan Moats, right? Since Arian Foster, since David Carr and company, right? But he tried to hit me on some, hey, yo, bro, you heard this new album, man? The music is fire. And I'm like, yeah, it's tough. But somebody about to have a lot more time to listen to that come Tuesday next week. I'm just throwing it out there, all right? And ain't gonna be this black gold team. And he was like, oh yeah, trying to laugh it off. But look, he ain't slick. You know how to feel, try to be like, he ain't slick, all right? He know what it is, man. We 4-1 down the stretch right now. We feeling hot, okay? Feeling hot. So you know we coming for you later, broski. You know that. But shout out. But enough of me. Oh, actually, I can't go there just yet because whenever the homie is in the building, you know I got to shout her out. Wendy Johnson, 562 Long Beach, California, the LBC. Always good to see you in the building. Let's get it. Oh, and where's the other? You know what? I need my pair. If y'all here, you know I got to shout out Leah Warren. And I love the updated profile pic. Salute to you. 254 Colleen, Texas. She says, so you're saying there's a chance. Hey, look, you can't win a postseason game, Leah, without actually making the postseason. So there are a lot of teams in the AFC North. There are a lot of teams that, had Super Bowl aspirations, playoff aspirations, AFC championship game aspirations that unfortunately we'll just never have a chance. So we'll just never know. I think next year Cincinnati is going to be really, really hot. You really don't want to play them because I noticed what they told me last year. It was like, yo, man, you saw what they did down the stretch. Definitely look out for them this year. And then I know with Baltimore, it's like they're the favorites for the Super Bowl. Oh, you better watch out. And it's like, man, All right, and I know Kansas City too. So I digress. But anywho, phone line's about to be opened up, man. All right, because like I said, enough of me and me yapping. I want to talk to Yins. Okay, I've been full on Steeler mode all weekend. It's been a blast. So phone lines are open. Digits to dial are 412-951-0002. Like I said, man, we got to get your thoughts on the game, man. How did you feel watching your black and gold win the AFC North in prime time? We got to ask you. I got to hear from you, all right? You know the drill. 412-951-0002. You call me, I'm not going to answer, but I will call you back. I try to be a good person like that on occasion, all right? All right. But let's get it going. All right. Here we go. First call popping off. Dun, dun, dun. Can I get a call? Can they answer the phone? Talk to me. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can. Happy Victory Monday.
Is that my man David Deck? Is that who I think that is?
Yes, it is.
Let's go, David. First off, happy Victory Monday to you, because I know you partake. I know you like to indulge. You know what I'm saying? Absolutely. So what you got to talk to me about, man? How you feeling on this here glorious Victory Monday?
That game was crazy. It was crazy.
Yes, indeed. Now, when we think about this fourth quarter, watching the back and forth, the Zay Flowers touchdowns, the Kenneth Gainwell touchdown, another Zay Flowers touchdown, a Calvin Austin touchdown, what is going through your mind then?
I'm just like, I'm like, no. I just want to see them win.
Yeah.
I don't want them to give up the touchdown. I don't want it. I'm like crazy, like thinking, oh my goodness, are we going to have another off season with this?
Oh my gosh.
I'm just happy. Only team in the North.
Come on now.
Coming into the playoffs.
Mm-hmm.
The chance and a really good chance getting out of this weekend.
Talk your talk.
And winning it all.
Let's go. You absolutely right. But I'm with you though, man. Very, very favorable matchup in this first round. And they got to come to the Casa. But before we get to that, though, I got to ask, because we saw something that we usually don't see, but unfortunately we have seen once or twice this year. Boz missed the field goal. Where was when you saw that take place? How are we responding in that moment, man? Give me that energy as well. I need to know, David, because I know how they were in the stadium. All right, it was kind of crazy in the stadium when the miss happened. But what was it like in your spot over in Rochester, man?
Shockness, but all I knew was just play defense for like 50 seconds and you win the North.
Mm-hmm. Hey, and that we did. Hat and t-shirt, 10 wins. Let's get it, man.
Let's just thank the priest who was throwing the holy water on there.
I'm over here like, yo, wherever that guy is next week, you better make sure he is in Pittsburgh on Monday at 8:20. All right, come a little early so you can do it again. He has to be there. As
long as we can stop if we can because the defense is going to be tough to stop.
Yeah.
But it's the offense that has struggled the most for Houston. And if you can stop that Houston offense, make them make mistakes, you go in and you can get the win.
Talk to me, baby. You absolutely right. Hey, David, I appreciate the heck out of you, man. Let's go, man.
And if it wasn't me, like X said last week, if it wasn't me, and I was hoping it was him too.
Hey, no, respect on that. If it
wasn't me, it's him.
And I appreciate y'all both too, man. The way that y'all support the channel, man, and be calling in from the heart definitely means a lot, baby. Yeah. Hey, we appreciate you again, and Happy New Year as well.
Happy New Year to you. Happy New Year to Rod, Apollo, Hannibal, Mike Hood, X Concept, Leo, and Tito the Good Vibes.
There it is. Shout out, man. David Decker right there, dropping off some of that heat and shouting out the crew, man. Always love that right there. Digits are open. Phone line is open and popping and percolating. 412-951-0002. You know the drill. You call me, I call you back. I will call you back. All right. Looks like somebody's calling, so let's find out who this is. Let's see who we on the hotline with. They might answer. They might not. Hey. Are they gonna answer? Are they gonna answer? I don't know. Are they gonna answer?
Hello.
Talk to me. Do I got you? It's Arthur Moats. It's the hotline. Who do I have the pleasure of being on the line with?
Hello, Mr. Moats. It's James Skitka. How you doing?
Hey, let's go, James Skitka. Shout out to you, man. You know I appreciate you. You've been rocking with the show forever.
I'm so happy. Oh my God,
man.
It's just amazing. I'm so happy for Coach T. I'm happy for us. I'm happy for Aaron Rodgers. I mean, everybody, all the doubters. It's just amazing to me. What a great game. I had a little trouble going to work today because of too much celebrating.
Heck yeah. And look, that's the whole purpose of Victory Mondays. We all are in here just trauma bonding together. You tired, I'm tired. You got a little bit left in your system. I got a little bit left in my system as well, baby. I understand it. But how are you feeling during it? When you're watching this fourth quarter, were you the type that was like, yo, we built for this? Or were you like, yo, this is crazy. What the heck is going on right now, man?
Well, I got to admit, when Boz missed the field goal, I was like, oh, man. I was like, here it comes. And I was starting to feel down. And then it was like divine intervention, man. It was like, I can't believe it. And then, the last 2 seconds, it's like, but I said to myself, that's Steelers Ravens.
It is, man.
It's what always happens. It's never boring. It may give us a little heart attack, but it's never boring.
Hey, look, not only is it never boring, you throw the records out the window too, because it doesn't matter how dominant one team may look coming into the matchup or not look. When those two teams get in there, it's going to be just good ball. Like, I think of the first half, man, and how low scoring that was, right? Physical, highly contested. But then you think of the second half, and it was almost an inversion of it, but still felt like good quality ball, man, in terms of just the excitement. So I'm with you on all of that. But tell me, when you saw that ball, that Tyler Loop, why right? He missed it.
And it was wide.
Yeah.
I was like, yeah.
Yeah. I'm like, were you able to contain yourself, or did you just fully jump up and say, all right, it's over now, I'm going nuts?
No, I totally fully jumped up. And most, let me tell you, 1 week before the game, people are talking so much smack to me because I'm a Steelers fan.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm the lone guy here in Jersey. And everybody's saying, oh, we're going to lose. Lamar is great. Lamar, this and that. King Henry, you can't beat him. I'm just happy. I'm just so happy we won, and I'm glad that everybody's quiet now except us.
Hey, look. Hey. And James, not only did we beat them, we swept them this year. That was the second Ravens victory this year. And remember, they were the favorites, not just for the AFC North. They were the preseason Super Bowl favorites. Oh, hey now. So we can't act like that doesn't matter now. All of a sudden the season's over. No. You can't walk that back, baby. Don't you walk away from that one. Don't you walk away from me. Come on now. Heck yeah.
Absolutely. And I just couldn't wait to get on with you. And I was just thinking about what you and Dr. T are going to say.
Hey, look, it was a blast recording with her and Mark Bergen earlier today for the panel. Definitely tap in and check that out. And then, of course, me and her will be right back in here tomorrow, cutting up like we supposed to on a Turn Up Tuesday. You know how we do, James. But, hey, I appreciate you, baby, from the heart, all right?
Appreciate you too. Thanks so much. Shout out to everybody in the chat too. Appreciate it.
Heck yeah. And Happy New Year to you as well, baby. Let's get it.
Happy New Year. God bless.
Heck yeah. Peace. Shout out, man. The homie James Skick could take us some time, man. Jump in on the hotline with us. Oh, and I do see y'all showing a little love. I see you over there, baby. Shout out to y'all in the chat section, man. But yeah, we got time for another call or two. Like I said, man, the homie TJ tapping around 10 more minutes ish. So let me know, man. Call me. Like, wait, what they say? 412-951-0002. You dig me? Come on, man. Tap in. Yeah. Oh, okay. Let's find out who we got calling. I'm going to call you back. Here we go.
Moats.
Talk to me. Who I'm on the hotline with, baby?
You already know it's concepts, man.
Hey, let's go, X. How the heck are
I'll make
you
it
doing,
quick so
man?
someone else has a chance, though.
All right, talk to me nice then, man. What you got over there, man?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir. I didn't mean to hurry you. I
Shoot,
got
man.
through too many times in the last few weeks.
X, you know we got to hear from you, man. You bringing the energy and the dope takes over there. So what was going through your mind, man? We in the fourth quarter. Let's get it going, man.
Oh, I was losing it. I left the room so many times and was like almost, peeking around the corner.
Yeah.
My anxiety was sky high. Oh, man. I thought as we got older, our anxiety got better. But, man, every year, these games mean more and more.
Hey, look, not only do they mean more and more, it's like, man, AFC North on the line, but then you got the playoffs. It is literally all right, we can lose it and still make it. It's literally all or nothing. So that's the part where I think it's super hard. Yes, it's so hard to handle the emotions of that when you know what tomorrow brings if you're not successful, man. But
what I loved was every facet of the team had each other's back.
Yes.
So like early on, when the offense wasn't able to move the ball as well, the defense was, of course they gave up that early touchdown, but then they held them to a field goal on that, that failed fourth down attempt. And so they held them to 10 in the first half. And then second half, when the defense was struggling a little bit, then the offense was going and, started putting up touchdowns. And even whenever, Boz always has the team's back every single game, every year. He deserves a few mulligans.
Oh, absolutely.
He made that 57-yarder earlier.
There it is.
Or early in the game, and that set the tone. And it was the game winner.
Think about it, man. Hey, somebody had to make a field goal in this game. I'm just glad that the one that Boz hit was from 57, because to see the young guy Tyler Loop miss his, it's like, man, you really can't take any of this kicking for granted. And that's something that we all do understand, but we kind of forget that in those moments. But I have to ask though, man, X Concepts, when you see that ball go wide right, what was your instant reaction, man?
So actually, I was banned from the living room for that part.
What?
My stress was so high, and I could hear it, but of course I was frustrated that we gave up that likely completion.
Yeah.
And so I was just listening. I was like, you know what? If I watch, my heart's gonna beat through my chest. and I mean, it still did. But then all of a sudden, I hear screaming from the announcer, and I'm like, well, he wouldn't be screaming like that unless they missed. You know? What was it? A 45-yarder?
Yeah.
That's usually a gimme in a way.
Hey, look, 45 to the close in for the win. Steelers Ravens. Yeah. That's usually the nail in the coffin.
Those flags on the poles were not moving at all.
He just missed,
that
man.
blew my mind. Same with the Boz kick too.
Yeah. And shoot,
I mean, it seemed like the setup and everything was fine, but
like literally, it looked like
pressure.
Yeah, and they both looked like they just missed it. It didn't like it was a ton of anything going on with it. But I even think though, man, Justin Tucker, one of the last times that Steelers and Ravens had played, and he was out there in the matchup, even he missed one, and that was part of when we were joking. We were like, man, who can respond to the pressure of this game and knowing that both kickers have that elite trait, where they can hit from all over. Somebody is going to fold to that. And it was just cool to see that, man, their guy folded more, right? Because I can't say Boz folded when he hit the 57-yarder. It's like, yeah, I want you to hit all of them, but you hit from 57. That mattered. We needed that, and that was critical. And you think of the flip side, from 44, 45 yards, that being the miss, is like, yeah, dude, the pressure got to him, man.
I loved when Rodgers was asked about that miss, and he's like, what do you mean? He made a 57-yarder earlier in that game. I love how he turned it into a positive, and he always seems to do that too. That's, the sign of a good leader.
Oh, 1,000%.
People see him screaming and on the field and everything, but that's passion.
Yeah. And I will say this on top of that is, when you watch a guy like Aaron Rodgers, because of everything he's done at this level, his ability, when he gives the vote of confidence, it just shuts up the noise. And what I mean by that is, you want to talk Boz missing. When Rodgers says he hit a 57-yarder and that's what matters more, that's the part that he wants to acknowledge. It's letting everybody on that team know, man, we don't have time to be dealing with the negative of that miss. We focus on, man, this was a big time kick that he did make for us. And that was a big reason why we were able to get out versus it always being the divisive, the taken away from it. So I love that about Rodgers, man. Absolutely, man. He is that type of leader.
One thing I thought after the game, I know, of course, we're in the excitement and everything.
Yeah.
But I looked at it as, the Ravens still had their, a few timeouts. What did they have? Still 30 seconds left before Lamar knelt it in the center, and ran out the clock. If Boz makes that extra point, it's a 3-point game. So I have to assume then the Ravens are going to be trying to score a touchdown. Then that miss never happened.
Thank you.
So in a weird way, that negative, that miss ended up being the game winner in a way.
It changed the whole flow. It changed defensively. It changed offensively. Everything you just said. Instead of them being aggressive, playing for a touchdown or playing to score, it was, we've got the field goal. Let's lean on this kick. Let's trust the kick. And in a sense, it was the, man, are you playing not to lose situation, right? When you say take the knee, set it up. Granted, yeah, man, you're supposed to hit this field goal. But at the same time, if we had made our field goal, they're not playing it that conservative in that space. So you're spot on with that, man. Absolutely. Shout out to the homie X Concepts. I hear you today. I hear you, baby. Shoot.
I appreciate you.
Let's go, man.
I appreciate everyone in the chat. Honestly, that was an amazing win.
No, without a doubt.
And the team deserved it. They fought for it.
Heck yeah. And look, and before we go, AFC North champs. How are you feeling about that right now, man? Are you okay with us winning the division, or should we have burnt the fact that we won the division? Is that not? We won't celebrate that. We ain't happy with that. Just asking. You know how some people are.
I'll never understand how people can be a fan of the team and be upset about a win, and their first reaction is, "Oh yeah, but win a playoff game. Oh yeah, but do this." And it's like, put the cart before the horse. It makes no sense. It really makes no sense. Are you a fan or are you not a fan?
Are you a fan or are you a hater? Are you just looking for it to be negative?
With my team.
Come on, man.
I'm sorry.
Like, it is funny, man. Let's go.
Like, it's corny to say, but I mean, I live and die on that field with that team, and I know that sounds lame, but
no, it's real life, bro. It's real.
Internally.
And I love that, though. And that's what makes fans so passionate. That's what makes fans so cool in that space, especially when you are able to project that energy in a positive way. So I do salute you on that one, man. You already know. But shoot, man, let's get it. Let's get it. X Concepts, man. Happy New Year. Appreciate the heck out of you. And we'll do this again, baby.
Of course, happy Victory Monday.
Hey,
shout out everyone in the chat.
Let's get it. Shout out, man. Like I said, happy Victory Monday for those that do celebrate, those that do like to partake and indulge in those things, man. Everybody that likes to celebrate division championships, man, hat and t-shirts. If you do indulge, salute you. All right, I'm a fan of those, and I like postseason wins too, but before I get to the postseason wins, I got to, first get these wins. That's why I like all of them. They all matter, baby. They all matter. But let me get us set up. Let's get right, because it looked like my dog is ready to roll. So, ladies and gents, boys and girls, children of all ages, you know what time it is. We join right now by that Pittsburgh Steelers alum. We talking about the former West Virginia Mountaineer. We talking about that place that they do say is almost 7, just in case y'all didn't know. Come on, man. We ain't get that twisted now. We also talking about the former defensive coordinator of Norfolk State University. And one half of the locker mates, my mother freaking locker mate, my guy who's an absolute rock star. Terence Garvin, aka TG. Ladies and gents, I'm not even going to TG talk just yet. All right, I got to paint the scene real quick. Let me paint the scene for my dog. All right, I'm down there at the game. I had to work. All right, some of us are clock punchers. All right, so for me, I'm down there working. And then as I'm done working, I get to the field and I just see a dude down there that just look like money. Like, you just see a guy, he just looked the part. I say, he looks so familiar. It was this guy right here. It was TT. I say, I'm watching him rub shoulders with the Jerome Bettises of the world. I'm like, look. He was taking so many pictures. I had to ask for a picture, guys. I was like, I get a pic. Can I get a pic? Me and my son, like we fans, bro. We watch you on YouTube. We subscribe. I like all your videos. You dig me? So it was a vibe, bro. But like, You a rock star, bro. I see you in person, bro. I see you in action, bro. Shout out to you, man. Shout out to my dog.
My
Come on,
dog, man. You the man, you know.
That's you. That's you.
I ran into you. You know what I mean? You ever for the good people, like I'm walking on the field and I turn left and I see you, I see baby Rooney right behind you, you know?
If
Like
you know, you know.
don't let them fool you. Like I'm like, man, I seen you, the owners right behind you.
Oh,
I'm in shock. I seen some of the minority owners behind you. If you know, you know. So like
hey, TG
you
was
know,
with the right people. That's all I say. Yo, TG pull up looking like money. Hey, the spot. I say, yo, that's the dude that's winning. All right. I don't
Coach
know what
Tomlin pulled
he's
up.
winning.
Coach
Did
Tomlin throwing daps out. He seen you over there. I'm like, Coach, what's good? The energy sky high. I'm trying to turn them up too. I felt the coach go win this. Go,
hey,
don't play with these people. Go win
come
this.
on, man.
You know, it's 62,000 in here to see what you about to do. Go light this up. You know,
Mm.
but the energy was electric. Playoff game, playoff football round one. Call it what you want. You know, for the young boys, before you get to states, you got to win districts.
Oh, there it
Before you get to
is.
the playoffs, you got to get
Yeah.
in. That's districts right
Uh-huh.
there, man. The never forget, like, you know, set the little goals and let the big goals show up process. I'm guarantee
Mm-hmm.
you first day in there, when they first got in there day one, and they got on that line for the first day, and you know, whether it was G or whoever,
Yeah.
said right foot up. They put their right foot up.
Mm-hmm.
Then he said left foot up. They switched up, left foot up, discipline. And he said everything runs through Pittsburgh. I guarantee it. It's the quote.
Mm-hmm.
Everything runs through Pittsburgh. That's the goal. That's the mission. For everything to run through Pittsburgh, we have to win the AFC North.
Mm-hmm.
That's the goal and that's the mission. I guarantee that was the speech. It's been the speech because it's the process.
It's about to say, it's been the speech.
It's been the
You know
speech.
it. You know it, bro.
No
Absolutely.
different than a Saban speech. It's been the speech, man. We
Mm-hmm.
have to we'll win our conference. For us to win the
Yeah.
Natty, for us to win the Super Bowl, for us to win that, let's start winning our conference, you know? And I know
Absolutely, man.
it's been playoffs, it's been wild card Super Bowls and whatnot. And yeah, that's cool. But the mission is the AFC North. That's the first mission. From the AFC North, then you go on to let's go win the Super Bowl. But first, let's go get this AFC North. And that was the mission. It was in front of you, it was right there.
Yeah.
And what they do, they went out there, they handle business. Like you call it what you want, you know. They brought the pastor out there, like, you know, they
TG,
brought all good
no
vibes.
stone unturned. You get out here. You're a heavy hitter. You're somebody important.
Come
You get.
on.
I
They called
told.
the boys back. I
All
seen
right.
we can say whatever we want. Love Debo.
T- t-
Debo's on that screen so much, like, man. You seen Debo
all
every
right.
32 seconds, man.
All
Wake
right.
up. And we said it though. We was on the show. If you watch the show, the true, you know, the good vibes, the good people. You know, we said last week, we said we're gonna need everybody. Everybody gotta get out
Mm-hmm.
there and get some positive energy,
Mm-hmm.
positive feedback. Let's get out here. Let's win this as a nation, you know. It took somebody, everybody, it took everybody blowing from that side. It took
Come on,
you
bro.
know, get after the kicker. He felt that energy out there. He felt the good people. So yes, you know, people might not feel like they helped. Everybody helped. Everybody contribute, but still they should showed
Everybody
up.
played a role, man.
You know, I thought they played. I'll be real. I thought they played good football. You know,
Mm-hmm.
watch the tape, watch the back 22. Play good football. A lot of things you don't see. I thought it's Steeler-esque. You know, it's Steeler-esque. It's who can make a mistake or two less. You know,
Yeah.
it's discipline. It's the details. I thought it might sound terrible, no hate, but I thought that defense didn't play its best last night at all. You
Mm-hmm.
know,
Talk your talk, bro.
a lot of things like truly just what are you looking at? You know, like I thought the touchdowns Baltimore scored was truly
Mm-hmm.
just. I thought they earned. You know, Lamar breaks a tackle. I'm gonna look for the deepest one. The shorter ones there. I'm gonna take this shot. That's players make plays. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but like other touchdowns was simply like, what are we doing? You know, this is a big
Yeah.
moment. Don't make this too big. Do your job. Look at your man. The first rule in man is look at him. You know,
Man
um,
eyes, zone
man
eyes.
eyes, own eyes. Is this my man or am I his own? Do I not know the call? Is it loud? What are we doing?
Mm-hmm.
You know, I thought it was a little bit of like just what are you looking at? The first touchdown is atrocious. Like what are we looking
Mm-hmm.
at? You know, um, it just was guys trying to do a little too much. First play of the game, it's like, what are we doing? I'm
Mm-hmm.
going underneath blocks completely. This thing done squirted out real nasty.
Mm.
Do your job, like little stuff. Do your job, but they did less mistakes than needed to be made. They showed up in the second half. I thought they had a real good third quarter, you know, and that's where you win the games. You win them in the second. They say the
Yeah.
first 2 minutes of the third, last 2 minutes of the second of the first half. Those are big
Mm-hmm.
minutes, big possession. Don't kill your team before halftime.
Yeah.
I thought even though they didn't get in, they felt confident. They got some confidence from it. They seen calls that maybe didn't work that might have showed up later in the game that we didn't go with or we did go with, you
Yeah.
know? So everything mattered. It showed up the details. People upstairs did well. Like everybody, I thought it was a team effort, a good win. And it's just, you know, calling the football god, sometimes they show up, you know?
Absolutely,
So,
man.
so I
Absolutely.
thought, yeah, good game, good win, good energy, positive. Um, get some guys back this week.
And look, not just some guys. DK Metcalf
DK.
comes back this week,
And
man.
hopefully
Come on.
I don't want to say humbled, but you've seen yourself
Mm,
out for 2 weeks.
mm,
You've seen them win without you, so it's always you never, you
mhm.
get a playoff berth, restart, everybody's 0-0 now.
Yeah.
Everybody's 0-0. We're all fresh records, single elimination tournament. Like let's get to it. You got a Texans coming here on hot defense, but that defense has so much room to play better. And it's like
Yeah.
they're gonna have to play well. You can't
Mhm.
no busted coverage. Just look at your job. Just do your job. The little details. Get off blocks. Just make the tackles. But I thought,
Yeah.
we get a TJ spotting pick. Good
Mhm.
energy. Football gods. You tip it, I catch it. Like whatever. Like,
Yeah.
but it's doing the right thing. Those little things showed up and made bigger plays. Um, plays at the end, just getting it down. Like
Mhm.
they didn't give up too many just. Like obviously they gave up the touchdown explosive, but they didn't give up those big explosives that just
Yeah.
showed up to make like good drives. Like they truly was their
Mhm.
touchdowns came from really like Baltimore didn't just do
Mm-mm.
magical stuff that just blasted them, you know?
Yeah. I mean, even speaking on that, you look at the snaps. I think Steelers had like 70, 72 snaps compared to like 40 something snaps from the Ravens. But what you just
It's a
said,
difference.
from the Steelers perspective, was methodical, right? 8, 9
Mhm.
play drives. You talk about Baltimore when they were scoring, it was, man, 1, 2, and
Boom.
explosive. Yeah,
Boom. You
absolutely,
know?
man.
So it's like
And talk about
just
the challenges of that, though, man, dealing with just that, man, that either side of it, the methodical versus the explosive.
I think the methodical, you get to see more, you get to feel more, you get to find rhythms, flows. Those hurt. First
Mhm.
down, those hurt. Those beat on you. Those when you find, good drives. You find things that work for you. I thought that that off tackle was just showing up all day, whether it was the toss. They showed up in the end zone with the handoff. It just showed up in the good places,
Mhm.
but they got to feel things. They got to throw them body blows and whatnot. You
Yeah.
know, Deontay Wilder style. I'm just throwing haymakers and I'm connecting on one or two.
Yeah.
And it's like those haymakers were connecting, like you say, whatever, but they connected on a couple. Um, I thought Baltimore was playing good defense. I thought losing 14 was a big loss for them. It showed up,
It
you know.
changed a lot in that second half,
It
man.
changed a lot in that second half. A lot of the
Mhm.
game plan. It was kind
Mhm.
of like they were like you weren't just gonna run it up the middle on them. They weren't just with
Mhm.
that, but
Mhm.
they was with the 12 personnel game. They was with the 13 personnel game with
Yeah.
that. They felt like they had that piece that was like, I'll do both.
Yeah.
Throw it out
And
here
that's
to
a
the
Kyle
slot
Hamilton. Yeah.
for sure. Throw it to the slot, I'm gonna go make it. Keep it in here, I'm gonna go make that. So it's like to change that piece and to have to truly show your hand, whether it was nickel, whether it was big.
Yeah.
I thought things showed up. I thought Baltimore did a good job disguising stuff, but it was an AFC North fight, man. It was a dog fight. You know, call it what you want. Pittsburgh came out with it, big win, major win, program win. Um, and it wasn't just that game. It was really just I thought it was a season representation. Like we got to the finish line and they finished the fight. Like.
Yeah.
So, salute Coach T, never wavered. He didn't blink. I think he lived his
Cut
creed.
your eyelids off. Come on, fam.
I think this was a true year of him. You got to watch him live his creed. Like, don't blink.
Mhm.
I thought he didn't blink all year. He said, like, I hear the people. I feel the people. He didn't waver from me. Didn't,
Mhm.
no, ignore the people. Y'all don't understand it. No, man, I feel the people
Mhm.
and we'll be better. And I thought people got quiet. They showed up and it's continuously gotten better. It's still not perfect, you know?
Right.
I think the
And since
offense
then,
is
though, 4-1 since then too, man.
call it what you want. You
Mm-hmm.
know, offense is still a little bit slow, but it finds ways to score. It's methodical. It says if we're not going to score a lot, you're not going to score a lot either. I'm great with a 10-3 halftime. I'm great with a 10-6, 10-6, a 9-6.
Oh
You
man.
know, if I be the last 3, 4, 5 games, honestly, going into half, it's been
It's
10-6,
sluggish until the
10.
last drive of the second quarter. That's what
Go get this
will
thing
make
active.
something happen. Yeah. Then it's like, okay, now the ball's rolling.
But
But
it's
shoot, man.
Philly. It's
Mm-hmm.
jab and it's body blows. It's,
Yeah.
Terence
The
Crawford.
setup, like you said, man.
Yeah,
Yeah.
body blows. I'm just beat on you, beat on you. We'll figure this thing out.
But now I gotta ask though, man. Your thoughts, 4th and 1 at the goal line to end the half, taking the points versus the flip at 9 to Kenny G. What was your thoughts on that play, man? The whole scenario. Would you have went for it? Would you have taken the points? Would you have called the call that they called, man? How'd you feel?
Thought it was a tough situation from jump. Thought you did, those are things you don't see. Like Aaron was a true pro in that moment to not throw an interception, to
Mm-hmm.
not throw the ball, and then we know the clock runs out. He throws
Mm-hmm.
balls like, trying to force a PI. He gets the PI, he gets the ball down there. Give yourself a chance, You give
Vetty, real Vetty.
you get the ball to the best player person on your team, to the offensive MVP, to the MVP of the team
Team
this year.
MVP, yeah. Mm-hmm.
So you're not mad at it. I love who touches it. Tough call, you know. I don't think you're running down the middle. They were stuffing that down the middle stuff. It's a tough situation.
Mm-hmm.
Tell Baltimore do 7 shots too. Like you could tell they tough in that red zone. They tough. They sticky. They long. It's tough. It's bad. It's tough.
Yeah.
And you don't want to
They
turn it over. You don't just want to
and
throw
they
the jump ball.
physical. You ain't
Physical.
running down it. Like it's a lot.
I
Mm-hmm.
thought that wasn't so much of a. I thought that was a aura play in a sense where it's like, no, we're not blinking. Let's go get this. If we don't get this, let's go inside and let's come back out here and let's go get this. But like,
Mm-hmm.
let's go get this. I thought that's what that was. I thought it was saying we were playing not to lose, we're playing to win this game.
Mm-hmm.
So thought the points would have been a good decision personally. But that's why you get the big bucks, you get all that money. It's like those are big boy decisions.
Facts, man.
I thought the points was, go get them points. Points show up. Go get the points, man. Go get the
Hey,
points.
look,
I'm
Steelers
all for
Ravens
points.
points matter. And I
hmm
started thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, how many times have we been on the other side where it's the Ravens pressing for the points and they're
So
usually the ones coming up short? And it's like, that's how we get out of them stadiums. So, yeah, I'm with you, bro.
I thought he
I'm
was
with
go
you.
get them points. I was big on go get them points. I thought go get them points. I think that's something they'll talk about. Go get them points though. Know your
Yeah.
team, know who you are. You a body blower in a sense. Go take them points and let's get out of here.
Yeah.
So
No, without a doubt, without a doubt. Now, shout out to everybody that is here with us too, man. X Concepts, he says, "Yo, my dog TG lost his voice from celebrating that win. Love you, TG the great. Look, TG and me, all right, all me, TG, Dangerfield. We was all going crazy last night. It was down at the game. Everybody got the heavy
Hits.
eyes. It was from start to finish. All right, we had the little
Dog
kids up
fight.
there, Vince Williams. The gang of all the gangs was out there. Shout out to
My
Marcus
dog was
Sweet. It was a vibe, all right. But yes, all of us are voiced a little bit like, yo, turn the mic up a little bit. It's a little raspy over here today, guys. All right. So yeah. But when you win the AFC North, it's Sunday night football in Pittsburgh versus the Ravens. What you would expect? Y'all should have seen TG. If y'all could have seen TG pregame, bro. TG, like he was ready to eat. I didn't know if he wanted to grab a headset or grab shoulder pads, bro.
Man.
Like he had that walk going on, like Moats. And I'm over here like a fool right with him. I'm over here like, hey, bro, somebody going to sleep. Who we knocking out first, bro? Somebody about to get it, man. Oh, so yeah. We
You
both in recovery
me.
right now. Hey, look.
You inspired me. Man, when Coach T came over, he was talking to the people, man, I felt that energy.
Bro.
Like, say energy
Pat,
don't
ready to
leave
go
in the
ahead,
fans
but
first. I
something,
felt
bro.
that energy.
Swear.
I seen the linebackers in there. Who ride, we ride. It was
Your moment.
There's a lot
TG.
of moments. Who ride, we ride. Let's get to some culturally moments.
We see TJ come back. We like, yo, he's back.
I thought they did a
returned.
good decision calling the defense out.
I like that.
We joked and debated. I thought you called the defense out. It was a moment, you know. I
Right.
thought it was turned up. I thought people played well. I thought Cam played well. Keon
Did
Benton,
he? Come
silent
on,
attack,
bro.
played really well in there.
Talk
You
your
know,
talk. Talk your
that
talk,
D
man.
line played really well. That D
Hmm.
line got after him up front. It was no just. I thought they won the line. I thought
Yeah.
they showed up, and you call it what you want. I thought they won the front. You know.
I was gonna say, man, talk more of that Keanu Benton and
Hmm.
Cam Hayward because we know they
Hmm.
typically don't get as much talk as
Hmm.
the outside linebackers that make more of the louder plays. But
For
from
sure.
your eyes, man, Keanu and Cam, man, what were you seeing from them dudes, man?
Thought they won the. They won the knockback. They won the
Mm.
front. You know. Thought it was big that, Cam got up, thought he got a little nicked up. Was a little bit scary moment. You didn't know what it was, but
Hmm.
for him to be out there was big. It was major, needed. Keanu Benton played a really great
Hmm.
game. Sneaky,
Hmm.
quietly, a game ball type game.
Hmm.
Showed up, physical in the front.
Very
Um,
productive.
very productive. Even the ones he didn't make, he was there to stop per se.
Hmm.
Uh, Love 41.
Yeah.
Quietly on his way up. Will be the dude. Just got to
Shout
keep staying
out to
healthy.
Peyton
Love
Wilson.
41.
Yes, sir. Yes,
And it's the
sir.
little stuff you don't see with him, man. He gonna go make every kickoff tackle, watch him work.
You peep
Everybody
it.
watch him work. Just did
Hmm.
some little breakdown on it. You'll see it like, man, he gonna go make that kickoff tackle.
Hmm.
Hat in hands, get off a block. You do a teach tape. Some beautiful
And
stuff.
shoot, you talked about that on your most recent Garvin's Garage. For those that didn't get a chance to check that out, man, make sure you go check out his latest one where he was actually talking about some of the special team stuff that Peyton Wilson brings in the production there, because it,
Mhm.
it, it definitely shows, man. It for
Shows
sure
up.
shows. Hmm.
Special teams is a factor, man. I thought
Yeah.
some little stuff. I thought Baltimore was a little bit rusty all day in terms of the teams. I thought they did lose that battle, from the
Hmm.
punt to the field goal, And even though,
Hmm.
we missed an extra point and whatnot, like just moments. Those are big
Yeah.
moments. Like that's like shooting a free throw. It's a lot of people out there, man. You
Come
gotta,
on, bro.
you know, to everybody who don't understand, that's like I gotta tee off right here on the
Hey,
18th. And it's a
game is
par
over.
three.
Game
It's a
is over.
par
You
three. I
you
need a perfect one. You
all
know,
right.
you hit
Yeah.
it left, you hit it right. It's in the woods. You lost.
It's done. Yeah.
Same
When you
shit.
said that shooting that free throw, it's like, yeah, the game is over. It's one,
Mhm.
hey, one free throw to win it or lose it. Right here for the
It's a
marbles.
lot.
Go
Your
stand here.
legs start
Nobody out
shaking,
here.
hands start shaking.
You
You
start
know,
thinking about everything.
your
Mm-hmm.
vision get a little blurry. It's a lot of people out there. A lot of
Mm-hmm.
towels.
Yeah.
Thought they could have ran a renegade back once or twice more. I thought they needed it one more time. Thought
Oh,
they played it a little too early. And I know they got the. I thought they should have brought that
sometimes you
around,
gotta
but
be careful though. So sometimes you couldn't wait. It's like I think they would have waited
I
on it.
feel it. I
I
hear
think
you.
they would have waited on that thing, bro.
I thought they
Because
needed to bring it back one more time, man. I thought in the moments it's like play that,
But see,
get this
this is
thing
my
up.
thing though. I feel like if we run to it too quickly, it's almost like, yo, y'all got us. We got to respond to that lick. I kind of
Mhm.
like us being able to, yo, he punched in your mouth. Give him a chance to get his leg back. Hold on. Don't break the fight up just yet. Don't step in just yet. Sometimes people step in too quick. I'm like, hey, nah, bro.
Okay.
He punched me. Let me punch him back before you break this thing up. I
Okay.
think Renegade is, hey, easy guys. Let's get you right real
Wake
quick.
up.
No. It's like, no. Let me just show you I got a little something. So that's what I was cool with, just them responding. Kitty G, them respond. All right, Calvin Austin. Like I thought that was a cool little like, yeah, yo, we ain't tripping on y'all. Yeah.
Okay. Respect.
You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean, I
A
see what
little,
you see.
just a little change up on it, man. But dude, either way, it was an absolute vibe, bro.
It was a
Absolute
vibe.
vibe.
It was
But
a
talk
vibe.
to me about your man, though, Rogers, man. How'd you feel, man? Because he was going up against Lamar, quarterback for quarterback in that thing, man.
Played well. Played well.
Mm,
Controlled the ball. Protected the ball. Took his
yeah.
shots when necessary, but just protected the ball. I thought he was more know your personnelish. You know, got it to people
Mm-hmm.
at the right time per se. The hitch and go for the win was major. Major. What a throw. Big boy throw.
Mm-hmm.
Nice catch. Finish the layup per se. Big boy throw. Nice route.
Mm-hmm. Oh, must be some Baltimore people in here messing with his signal. All right. We come right back to him. We ain't gonna let these Baltimore people hold him back. No, that's what we not gonna do. Because I want to hear this one, man. I gotta hear. All right, he back in the building. There we go. I'm about to say, look, we ain't even gonna let you walk off on that one, man. All right, you was saying it was a big boy throw, if I remember
Big boy
correctly,
throw.
man. Yeah, I need to talk that Rodgers talk, baby. Get it, Timmy.
Big boy throw. Nice catch. Thought he controlled the rock, controlled the flow. Even to the little things, like at the end of the game, like burnt both them timeouts on that drive. But it's like,
You
rather
see
do
him.
that than do something. We don't know what's going on, and we hear like, the helmet malfunction. Do what you gotta do. Like this is a big decision. I'm not just gonna do anything with it. I'm gonna get us in the right situation. I'm gonna make sure we're cool. Good play, good call. Love the play call. Thought it was gonna
No.
get love the play call.
Well, I
Love
was
the
going to
play call.
ask, how did you feel about that when we hear part of the arguments or part of the frustrations from fans are, man, we want the quarterback to call all the plays, or they just assume that Aaron Rodgers calls it up right there in the dirt, but you see Rodgers burning multiple timeouts to go
Yeah,
talk it
what y'all
over
wanna
with
do?
Arthur Smith. Like,
Yeah,
what was your thoughts like when you see that versus, man, you're Aaron Rodgers, just go call the call? Like,
man.
what are your response to that?
Let's be on the same page. I think you are Aaron Rodgers and you can just call the call, but I think it's the moment's too big and you understand how big this moment is, so you do what you got to do. Let's burn these timeouts. Let's get a good play call. Let's trust his defense. You know, um, let's find a way to win the game. I think it's a totality. I thought that's what it was. Let's find
Mm-hmm.
ways to win this game, man. He controlled the ball, little stuff, man. Nice throws when necessary. Them little hitches that he had to get out.
Mm-hmm.
The up underneath little stuff, selling it, getting it out. Like he just controlled the game. He had to play the. I thought he played a way cleaner game.
Yeah.
I thought his reads was clean. I thought he played a really good game. I thought they won the game. That's what they needed to do to win the
Mm-hmm.
game. And it's like, you
Yeah.
can call it whatever you want to call it. That's a good team. That was a playoff team. And that's what it takes sometimes. I thought they did what they had to do to win the game. I thought
No, absolutely.
defensively, they got a little aggressive at times. They didn't have to. That's the only
Mm.
per se
Do
knock I
tell,
had
do tell.
on the play calling of it. I thought it was a couple players. The shark, or, well, the nickel
Hey.
blitz. you
TJ over
know,
here dropping his calls, man. Hey, look, keep your stuff to yourself, all right? You
you
better give
know,
it a code name or something, man. Don't be
yeah.
throwing them secrets out here like that.
You know,
Hey, go on,
I
man.
thought I thought the nickel blitz. I didn't think he had to go with that. I thought Lamar wasn't really killing him. I thought that was like I tried to, and I missed. And that's
Mm-hmm.
Lamar. Lamar made plays too. That's a playmaker. Thought it's like make him beat you. You know, make him keep driving that ball, and you make him walk you down.
Mm.
So I thought that was a little bit tough. That was interesting.
But
But I
isn't
thought
that like the tough like back and forth though of
that's the chess
staying
match.
and kind of like playing it as it is versus going for the juggler, going for the kill shot?
That's the chess match. Tough,
Yeah.
tough. I mean, I didn't think he called a bad game. Like, obviously I look at it from a perspective. Like, I thought he called a good game defensively.
Mm.
I thought that was one of his calls. Like, he would have took that one back. Besides
Yeah.
that, I thought it was busted coverages. Like, the first touchdown, like, Jalen had a tough day. He probably had his toughest day as a
Mm-hmm.
Steeler. Like, because, they was on him, respectfully.
They
Like,
was at him. They was at him.
yeah. Yeah, I mean, you're in man, and it's like, you're not looking at your man, you know?
The discipline part, yeah.
Yeah, the other
Seeing too much.
touchdown, the fourth and
Mm.
the third and one. First of all, it's almost regret. You wish they gave him the first down because it give you the courage to be able to make a
Yeah.
play call like that. But they made it 11-on-11 football. You roll out, give it from a situation, big boy throw, but you don't even look at his man. You know,
Mm.
you didn't even look at him. Like he just, I don't know if it was a miscommunication, what it was, but just tough situations like that.
Yeah.
But did what they needed to do to win a lot. The play to get down there, I thought, just go knock that out. I think you a superstar. Just go
Mm.
knock that down, man. I don't think you
And
gotta
look,
per se go for that book. Just knock it down. You
that's
know?
something that we've had our debates about as soon as the game was over. Me, you, the homie Danger. I think
Knock that down.
both of y'all are on that, and I'm over here on the. I could see that, but at the same time, if you're Jalen Ramsey and you've been a
That's who
playmaker,
I am.
and that's all you do is make plays, bro, how can I tell you in the biggest moment of the season to now go back to being regular?
Go
Like,
knock that down.
go, I want you to go get that. Like,
Go knock that down.
he go. And this is the other part too. I'd ask you too, TG, because I know you watch him the same way I watch him. 10 times, how many times does he make that play?
9 for sure.
Catch what I'm saying?
Go knock
Yeah.
that down though. I think that's
Like the layup. I'm with
LeBron
you.
James.
Yeah.
Not to compare him, but I think that's LeBron James. You got a layup. You can go take this with the left and make the layup, but you try to dunk on him,
Bang on him. Yeah.
bang on him, and it bangs off the back iron like it's
Yeah.
just take the layup. Like it's there, I thought it was that same moment in a sense.
That's
Like
real.
I don't have to do that. I can go knock that down. I go through the hands. We out of here. I'm celebrating. I'm getting all that.
I'm still the hero. Yeah.
He wanted that book. I don't need the book.
The walk-off book versus Lamar is legendary to win the North, though.
But it was quicksand. That's the definition of quicksand.
I know.
Like you have a bad play,
Yeah.
and you have another bad play per se.
Talk your talk, TG.
And you're
Talk
trying to do so much to come up out of the quicksand, the bad play that you get in under your head. Now you're seeing, you can't breathe. Like it's quicksand.
I gotta make this play. I gotta make a bigger play because of these other plays. I gotta make an even bigger play now. Yeah. Just hit the layup, bro. Go off the glass.
Never fix the problem with a problem. It's like let's get out of here. Let's do it next week.
Oh man, that's real life, bro. That is real life.
And he's blessed and fortunate to get it next week. I think everybody
come on, bro.
Everybody sent them up in a sense, But it's team ball. It takes everybody. It takes every moment. So it's that's a win. Call it what you want. It's a win. Tough win.
Yeah.
Tough win. Thought Lamar showed up MVP style, but tough win.
Did he? Yes, sir.
Lamar played great. I thought Lamar played really good. Justified his existence for all that Lamar hate. I thought he showed up.
Yeah, I would agree, man. A lot of people always try to put he doesn't show up in big games or he's going to be the reason why. Man, that dude from start to finish, coming back from the back injury, people had questions about how tough he was because of how he went out in that game. And then it was questions about what would he look like coming back in this game. And we saw early on that he was running it. He was slinging it. He was going to be able to extend plays. I thought his toughness was on display. I thought as a whole, man, like those Zay Flower touchdowns at the end, we get the blown coverage part, but I mean, I look at that. I look at the big throws, the I'm leading them. You're not waiting on this. My eyes are down the field after I escape the pocket.
I'm looking for the home run.
It was quarterbacky. Like the things that people try to not put on Lamar, use as a knock against him. It was like, no, dude, that's what that is exactly right there at the highest form, man.
For sure. Thought he read the coverage as well. I thought they put him in good situations.
Yeah.
And quick outs. Like they didn't do too much to confuse his eyes. Pittsburgh's good at running with the motions, hopping to a zone and running to the motion, staying with man. They kept it pretty bland in the sense of like, I'm just motioning this down a little bit. Let me see how you handle this. I lead out all the way alone. Let's look here.
Yeah.
I thought he had a good play call. I thought it was just it was high level football. There was a lot of detail in it, Baltimore they played a good game. It came down to, you could say, a missed kick.
Seriously, bro.
Say a holding call here. You could just say it came
a
down.
false start, anything, bro. Like it was little details, man. Shoot, I'm glad you brought up the Lamar and the simplifying some of the routes, because I think of the first play out of Renegade, how crazy it is dumb hype. And we're trying to do the pre-snap, but we're gonna run with the motion. Is it man? Is it Zoe? And they like low key motion is 21 person, I want to say, and it's like deep out to Zay, but it's so just like Chris that you can't even do anything to like mess you up. It's like, no, bro, we're gonna dictate this part. Like, I don't know the next play, but this play right here, we know this will work on any of that stuff. Like, that was fire. And then you see him in our zone. Yeah, yep, and on time with the release too. 1, 2, 3, ball. I'm like, that's different right there, man.
For sure. So good, it just was a good win. Like it was a good win. Herbert played elite.
Talk to me.
Played elite. Going to get him. Thought they did a good job getting him in on time. They got about 2-3 packages. They was in there running. And when his package came, it just was on time. You knew what time it was. Whether it's down, wrap around, or I'm just spying and going to get this. But he did a good job. He attacked. He didn't miss layups. Lamar's a tough tackle. You know,
1-on-1, 2-on-1, 3-on-1.
It's a tough
That's what we
situation.
saw. Yeah.
And he's super athletic. Herbert's a dude. I thought dude showed up. You know, I thought dude showed up. Alex Highsmith showed up. You know, dude showed up. TJ made plays. Dude
Come
showed
on,
up.
man. We
You
got an
know,
interception from 90.
come on.
He had to be loud though. You know what I mean? It was a record that got broke that kind of involved him. So
Dude, see
anytime
that?
something like that happens, you got to make sure that so you can't go quietly into that night. Come on, huh?
You playoff bound. You know, keep playing.
That's
Get
what
to
I'm saying.
keep
Talk
seeing
your
it.
talk. Talk your
You know,
talk. Yeah.
so
Enjoy that record in Cancun, is what he said.
for sure. I
Yeah.
thought, they just did what they needed to do to get out of the stadium. Like I just stand on that. They did what they
Yeah.
needed to do. They got out of the stadium. On to the next. You got a tough Houston coming in here. You got to tighten up a lot of details. You know, but positive, man. Believe. Like it's a lot of negative energy in a sense. Like believe. You know,
Yeah.
that's what it's for. That's what you know. That's your job in a sense. Everybody got a job. Believe. Like I thought they faced adversity well. I think they got a defense that can play with Houston. You know. I think they can do what they got to do to give CJ a tough time, confuse him. You got home field; it should be loud, you know, hostile. I
Monday
think you
Night
call that.
Football. We don't lose on
You
Monday
call
Night
that
Football at the
defense back
crib.
out. Forget it. Call that defense back out again.
Go back to back.
Back to back. It's the playoffs.
I mean, you just saw how Rodgers looked though. You ain't gonna ride with the man.
They're gonna call the offense out. They're gonna call the offense out. And
Just
DK's
saying,
back.
bro.
They're gonna
Just,
call the offense.
man, the DK second to last
The
for
bully.
DK.
The bully.
Second to
back.
last for DK. Yeah,
The-
Rodgers
no,
last.
Yeah. 8's coming out.
Rodgers
last.
definitely last. Rodgers got to come out last. Facts.
It's-
Don't play with that man.
Yeah, he might come out third because 14 might be second to last.
Hey, because I'm over here like, yo,
Yeah.
that's David Ruffin. You feel me? The rest of y'all the Temptations, but that's David Ruffin. All right,
14
just
got to come out a little late too. They ain't about to
yeah,
let you
yeah.
do that. 14 got to take his time. He gonna come out there second to last.
That's all good, but that's Michael. You feel me? You got Tito, you got Jermaine. That's Michael.
Yeah.
All right,
Coming out
yeah,
last. He's 8.
shit,
Like
yeah.
8.
I'm with you on that.
He
Yeah,
deserved that though. He played well.
he earned it.
you
He
know.
earned it. Yeah.
Mhm. Big boy throws and big boy times. Like that's what you bought him for.
Facts on that, man. Facts on that. Shoot, speaking of the big boy throws, man. What is our overall confidence level in these receivers now, man? 2 big games without DK Metcalf. 1, not so much production. This, a lot more production. What's your thoughts, man? As we we got another game popping up now with the guys.
I think he's still looking. You're not bringing nobody in here now. This is the unit, so you got to believe, you got to trust. I think it's by committee. I think that's what they've went with. They've decided that. You don't know who's going to be the true 2 in the moment. I think they do try to get it to Calvin. Does good things to catch the ball. A little bit you just want to see a little bit more consistent. You might get a tough day. You might get a nice day. You might get a stop and go for 6. You might get a, drop on the.
Yeah.
So it's like, just a little bit more consistent. I think Thielen, just the presence. I think he does good stuff that you don't feel. Blocks well, good route distribution. Little communications that you don't see. A lot of little stuff you don't see, and then it don't have to be going for 100-yard days to show good things.
Still productive. Yeah.
Still productive in his own manner, and it might be the little stuff of the leadership, because it looks like that room is playing a little bit better.
You see it.
So whatever it take, I think he'll get the monster back this week. I don't think that's just the life changer, but I think it's a danger. I think
It's
the play
healthy
action,
too. It's a healthy
play
version.
action underneath, so it'll break one though. You throw it the right way to get out on you. You still gotta respect it. Gotta respect the speed to take the 11 on 11 factor into equation. You gotta double it a little bit. It'll go up top on your taste. Maybe you put it in the right situation. You just gotta respect it. I thought that deep over the play action, deep over they tried to get yesterday. That goes to DK. And it's like it might be a little bit more speed out there. You see what I'm saying? Like it's a little bit more speed. You gotta respect. Maybe it's a little bit more. It's a big receiver. I might gotta run with that.
Yeah, because MVS, he's definitely almost pseudo using him in some of the DK Metcalf routes, but we would agree DK Metcalf running those routes are gonna feel a little bit different than versus MVS running them. Yeah, absolutely, man.
And it's not that it's just. I'm not saying it like it's just the
No,
life changer. But
but it's a
it's
difference. Yeah.
fast. It's speed. It's Tyreek Hill on the field, like in the sense of like I gotta respect
And the
this.
level of production that it's had
Mhm.
throughout its career as well
History.
in the different
Gotta
styles.
respect
It's
it.
like you gotta respect it. The body of
Better
work says
respect
you
it.
better respect it.
For sure.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, and that's a big body. Big
Hmm.
speed.
Yeah.
So,
Man, wake
excuse
up,
me.
man. Hey, I
No,
don't care that me and you was
that
in that
wasn't even
parking
no
lot till
fatigue.
12:30, 1 o'clock.
That
I
was
don't care.
that
Wake
wasn't
it up.
fatigue. That was just
Yeah.
simple,
Yeah. Come on, man.
I've been
I
watching the
know.
film. Do you know?
I know you was
I've
up.
been
I know
watching the film. I've been
because I
studying
know
it.
how you. Look, I've seen the this is TG that turned over that new lit. That TG be grinding. That TG be in the lab, bro. I'm like,
I've
yeah,
been
I'm just.
watching the tape.
He looked like money, man. Y'all think I'm
You
playing?
know,
Y'all should have seen. He looked like he was a part of the coaching staff, guys. When he pulled up out that thing, the way he was locked in, the way he had that look in his eye. So I seen that look. That's Coach
man.
Garvin. That's Coach
Oh
Garvin
man,
today. I'm just throwing it out there, bro. You looked the part, bro. You looked the part.
that's funny.
Mm-hmm.
You know, a lot of study though. You can learn a lot from that, man.
Yeah.
A lot of good studying. Like, you start to like you find yourself listening to people talk and people just man this and that. It's like when you
Mm-hmm.
watch it, it's like no, you can see this why he threw that uppercut or this why he threw
Yeah.
that jab. So it's like it's a lot of good detail. I thought it was a good coaching battle. I thought it was a good chess match.
Mm-hmm.
Two teams that's familiar with each other. They know each other. To be able to come out with that win, that's a nice win. That it feels good for the nation. Like I know they feel good in there. You can't celebrate it too long, but they definitely felt good about that. You know.
No, facts on that. I can dig that. I could definitely dig that, man. Shoot, let me think. All right. So before we get past this game, man, any final thoughts though on this thing, man? Because obviously we know how it was ending, right? The back and forth, but you get the Boz miss, and then you get the Tyler Loop miss.
Oh, heart. Your heart goes out to the. Your heart goes out. That's tough. But it's hard, like to have to shoot that free throw for the win. That's a lot. Like they
Mm-hmm.
literally left from 2 seconds left. Like they ain't even give him a little comfort, man. It's 6, 8 seconds left,
Mm-mm.
man. You can go make this. You know, we're gonna put this right in the middle. We're gonna give you everything you're looking for. That's tough. That's tough. It's harder than you think. It's tough. Kickers are people too. So that's tough. That's tough.
Hey,
You
look,
know,
I forgot who one of the callers was saying, man. If Boz makes the field goal, Baltimore's probably playing that so differently in terms of how
completely different.
aggressive and like even
Completely different.
making it even a closer field goal because they're not gonna just settle for all right, we've gotten close enough, take the knee, kick it 44. It's like nah. So you talk about just the chain of events and how everything just going
I
perfectly
thought they trusted the
work. It's
kicker
like
too
nuts,
much.
bro.
I thought even in the moment, I thought they gave him too much.
Why?
Like,
Because he wasn't Tucker?
I mean, have we?
If it was
I
Justin
don't
Tucker,
know.
you
I
wouldn't
don't
be
know
saying
this
that.
for
If it
sure.
was Justin Tucker, you wouldn't say
I
that.
think
And they
that's proven
drafted this
though.
guy to move after they moved on from Tucker. This is the guy that they drafted.
But they drafted this guy in a sense to move on from Tucker because of all the stuff that you was dealing with Tucker,
This
not
is
because
also
of Tucker's
true.
production, more because of
This is
man, I just
true.
time to move on. You know,
Yeah.
like
But to do that regardless, you making a
I'm with you,
statement that you're the guy.
but still a lot of trust to get for your season. I just
Mhm.
think you still got to put the ball in 8 hands a couple, maybe let him throw that one more time. I thought you get it a taste. That's just my opinion. Like I'm just
But
one
you're a
more, get it a
sack,
taste.
a strip, a pick. Like,
I can deal with
you
that.
know how our defense gets and how our
Yeah, I can
defense
deal with
was
that.
even playing when you look at the 2 touchdowns that he did throw at the end. It's like, dude, he's dead to rights on one of them. Like, we got two
Hold
dudes
this,
literally wrapping them up.
hold this, yes, yes, hold this, yes, yes, no, no, or throw it out of bounds. But I'm
Yeah.
still gonna give it an 8 one more time. I'm gonna give it to
Uh,
that 8 Zay Flowers connection one more time,
mm,
and I'm glad they didn't. Do you
yeah,
know?
hey, that makes two of us.
And I'm
Trust me.
glad they didn't. But
Yeah.
I don't want a three. I want the layup. Like I'm trying to get it as
Mhm.
close as possible before we get out of here. I don't care about you shooting from the top of the key per se. I don't care about where it's at.
Mm,
I want it as close as possible. Go knock this down from
yeah.
here. And that's
I
just
could definitely dig
yeah.
that.
That's the only thing I say. Decisions though. The game is just decisions. It's a decision here. It's a
Mhm.
decision. Everybody sees the big picture. It's the little decision. You know? The screen on after the holding call to the 3rd and 10. one the games where almost got out. You don't even see it almost get out. You know, it's the little stuff, man. So thought they handled the 2-minute drill well. I thought it was a lot of detail that Pittsburgh did well. That's like that was nice. You know,
Yeah.
so good
Yeah,
win.
shoot. And I even look at just the responding to adversity as a team, whether it's offensively kind of slow out the gate, but then you get it going. Defensively, kind of slow out the gate, get it going. Then it gets kind of chaotic down the stretch, right? And then even special teams, Boz hits from 57, punting looks good, but then we miss the extra point at one of the most critical junctions. But then you still got to come back and make a tackle on Isaiah Likely flipping the field, play on a deep pass. There's so many of these that took place where it's like, yo, you could have easily checked out of this. You could have easily just like, all right, it's done with. But their resiliency to me was something that really popped off, man.
Even, I mean, the kick return Baltimore gets to even put them in position. Like, you know,
Oof,
just get it down. Like, get it down. Sometimes little stuff like it matters. Just get it down. You know, like Boz could have been total attitude, checked out. Maybe that cutback that might be out of there. Get it down. Give yourself a chance. Give everybody a chance to the last minute team effort. Protect every blade of grass. You know, if it's 40 yards instead of 44, you might feel cleaner about like protect every blade, every detail. Everything showed up. So
yeah. Nah, everything matters,
44
man.
is not, we're just in the era of, because these boys out
44
here
is an
kicking
eight.
52s and, you know, 56s and 40. Like, 44 is not sweet. I remember it was a time where it was like, that 50's a bomb.
51 used to be a monster kick. If you hit from
That's a
51, you're like,
bomb.
bro, you're bombing that. Yeah.
44 is a bomb. You know?
Look, TG, me and you have had the privilege of standing where a 44-yard field goal would be kicked at. I've seen people try to kick 20-yard field goals and not reach the goalpost. 20-yard field goals.
You're talking about
We're
NFL
talking 44. Yeah,
kickers.
it's like, bro, but that low, and that's with no pressure. Put the pressure on it now.
Bomb.
It's a rush, it's crowd noise, bro. It's a kick. Like, yeah.
And I didn't think it was what they said, leveraging and all that.
It wasn't though. Nah, it wasn't leverage.
Yep. Good clean ball. So
yeah.
Good
hey
win.
Man, well, shout out to the dudes, man. Shout out to the dudes.
Good win.
I like it. Hey, look. So, with that being the case, we are one of the chosen few that we get to still do this thing, man. So we got ball coming up. So obviously later on, man, throughout the week, you know, we're gonna get that preview vid from you, man, where we talk that Texans talk, which I'm excited to hear from you, man, about that. Nice. But in the short term, man, we do got to react to some around the league stuff, you know what I'm saying? Because some teams did make the playoffs, some teams did not make the playoffs. I know you know some of them teams that, you know, that did. Just you know, what was your initial thoughts on the teams that did make the dance versus the ones that did not make the dance? I know a couple weeks ago, you got your thoughts on them.
I mean, it was only two playoff games per se this weekend, you know. Really 3. It was Pittsburgh, Baltimore.
Yeah.
It was Carolina, Tampa.
If you know, you know.
Essentially, Atlanta, New Orleans was a playoff game for other people.
For other people, yeah.
And you know, I was kind of looking at. I made a reference last week. We talked and we joked, and we was like, "Man, where's he gonna go? Where people gonna go?" I was like, Atlanta might open up. I'm like, I don't know if you see what I see. You can run the tape back. I'm like, that Atlanta look real sweet.
Atlanta
like, man,
is
it's a lot of talent down there to be losing. You know, people want to see the dance in the playoffs. Like people want to see the Dirty Bird. So for them to not finish it, for them to not finish the deed per se, after coming off such a great game last week, and lose to the Saints, and now we got a Carolina 8-9 Carolina in the playoffs, a losing record in the playoffs. Like, you know, got somebody fired, man. Got him out of there.
Got somebody fired, man.
Got him out of there.
Hey, look,
boys was Cancun on 3 too early.
Out here.
You know.
And shout out 2 years in, man.
Shout out
to Blaine, broski.
I got some absolutely, guys out there with the Tampa. They was trying to get in the dance, you know.
That's real.
So they Cancun on 3 now too, you know. And we got a Carolina that's going dancing. You know, so you could say Carolina gets rewarded for not handling business, but they're in, you know.
Yeah.
You got in terms of you had it changed the Rams' whole trajectory. They went out there and handled business.
You see
They
it?
went from you're
Yeah.
not playing to everybody's on go. Let's go blow this out. Let's go handle business. They went and handle business.
They
You
did
know,
that. Jacksonville also had a all right,
Jacksonville's in
bro.
mode. All right,
Let's
let's
do it.
lock in.
That shit was 31-7 at the half. I said, oh Lord.
Yeah, we're not here playing with you.
They not playing today, bro.
Yeah, we're not here playing
Get
with
them up out of here.
Teams was trying to do what they needed to do, you know.
Yeah.
It changed some stuff. So what, like, cause it was looking like the Chargers for a minute. You know, everything was looking like the
Mhm.
Chargers head to Pittsburgh. Now Houston, it's different. That's a
How you
different.
feel about those matchups though?
That's a
Like obviously
different.
we'll get to Texas, but I'm like Patriots drawing Chargers in the first round to me is a terrible. Like I'm like, yo, that's not a reward. I feel like they kind of got the janky matchup, bro.
I think you wanted the Chargers out of everybody though.
You think
Like I
so?
think,
I'm
yeah, I
listening.
think you wanted the Chargers. I
I'm
think you wanted
listening
the
to this one.
Chargers because, for one, they got to travel. They
Mhm.
represent the West Coast team. They got to come to an
Okay.
East Coast environment, you know.
Mhm.
So I think you get the travel aspect. They got to deal with that. I think you get a weather aspect, like cold versus hot, in a sense. Like it's
Mhm.
still nice out there. You got to come to
Okay.
this cold, in a sense. You got to go to it. It's frozen in New England.
Okay.
Ain't
Okay.
no indoor, ain't none of that. It come to this cold, you know. You get used to that, you know. You get used to the nice Cali. You get
No,
used
that's
to that,
real.
you know.
I just think the Chargers got a tough
I think
team
they're
though, bro.
dangerous.
They physical. They can run the ball. They got a playmaker that plays quarterback.
They beat up.
They
He
got
beat
a
up. He beat
yeah,
up.
yeah. True.
Similar to
Our quarterback
Josh.
been beat up
All it was
too. There's a
wrong.
lot of quarterbacks that beat up right now, bro.
They
Yeah, you
beat
know
up.
what time of year it
It's
is.
the health.
Yeah.
Health as
Come
well.
on,
Like,
bro. Yeah.
you know, Aaron, that's been broke all year. I'm used to it now.
Oh
Like
yeah, heck yeah.
I think it's like because I think that Herbert's beat up a lot more than you think, you know.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think that's hot. I think the Chargers per se are the link of the AFC to me.
Mm-hmm.
Out of anybody you wanted to see, I think that's who you wanted. You
Okay.
know, I think Houston's dangerous. I think that's a tough pickup. You know,
Mm-hmm.
I think matchup wise, styles make fights. Pittsburgh, Houston, you know, we're talking about. I think that's tough. Like it's tough. It's
Mm-hmm.
very winnable. I think the defense got to show up, but that
This
Houston
defense
defense
on
bites.
defense on defense. Defense is
Yeah,
stupid.
that Houston
Defense is
defense
stupid.
bites. That
We're
Houston
gonna find out
defense
about this
bites.
pass rush in this O line.
Yeah,
We're gonna
for
find
sure.
out. Mm-hmm.
So Will Anderson in there. That's I know
Yeah.
everybody looking at Miles and up the street. It's a pit bull in
Will.
there. Yeah.
Young hungry pit bull
Yeah,
in that
pit bull
thing.
over there. You know,
That thing to be like, yo, it's 12 weeks in a row with a second. Be like, yeah, bro, you know that ain't the way you want.
it's a
All
pit
right.
bull in there. I
That
don't
ain't
know if people
that ain't
believe
the
it.
way
That's
you
a
want. If
grown
you know
man over
that
there.
ain't the way you want, bro.
It's a
Yeah.
grown man over there.
It's like that.
So
And
you
then
know,
you know it's on the other side of it. The other side just nice. I'm like, all right, bro.
man, I think that whole rush is hot. Like if you know, you
And
know.
I'm like, yo,
You
because
know?
that one over there is a problem,
Yeah,
bro.
you look over there, you're like, I don't want him either. I
Yeah.
think it's a dog in the middle. Like I'll hit you.
Mhm. All right.
You know, I don't care what you're talking
You
about.
know he
I get
will
kicked
hit
out of
you.
here. I'll hit you. You know,
For sure, you kicked out. He ain't tripping on none of that.
come
Hey.
on. You got a
Yeah.
coach that's a leader. Like I love that coach. I think he's Tomlin like. You know, I was fortunate to play
Absolutely.
for him. I got to meet him. Like he's Tomlin like. I think it's
Yeah.
just that's a good program. It's a dangerous
Yeah.
program. You know,
No, I'm with you on all of that, man.
who
We're gonna see about
Buffalo
this
got?
quarterback. Jacksonville. All these matchups in the first round is weird, bro. This is
I can't
heck yeah.
call it.
Heck yeah.
And I know
I mean,
you know, as much as I mess with the bad
hey,
guys,
hey,
that's a
hey, hey.
dangerous Jacksonville team right now. That's
Hey,
the
look. I was over here, you know, I was just happy that little Buffalo made it. I thought this was gonna be Miami versus Jacksonville. You know what I mean? Because you know, they was the hot team. I just figured that they was gonna get it. Or Baltimore. I thought for sure it was gonna be Baltimore, not
Tua
little
syndrome.
Buffalo.
Tua
I
syndrome started showing up again.
thought Cincinnati was gonna be because like the
Never
way
thought
that
I never said that.
talked about Buffalo, I'm just the fact that they are even a part of the postseason. I'm just like, wow.
We knew Buffalo.
Oh no, don't you
Buffalo
do
was
that
getting
now. No.
Buffalo.
I knew they were
We knew
getting
Buffalo
in.
was getting in.
You was trying to tell me about this Dolphins ever since they fired the GM, and now it's happening. So the fact that they're in, I just feel like their team with nothing to lose, even coming off a big
They
game.
were
Shout out to
playing
Mitch
better, though.
Trubisky. Shout out to Mitch Trubisky also, man, making sure that we kept the streak alive and we had a record breaking historic performance by that Jets defense. 17 regular season games, no interceptions. It's a thing of beauty.
That
You
is how
gotta
you
love
lose
it,
your
man.
job.
That
If
is
there was a recipe on how to lose your job, that is how to lose your job.
so, yo.
That's
And
how to lose your job.
I said, TG, I could see if Mitch came in there and they just ran the ball. Mitch had 4 passing touchdowns, fool.
Bro, they ain't
Mitch
get a
was out
pick all
that
year,
thing
bro.
slinging at that. I said, yo, okay, I'm watching Keon Coleman big plays. I'm like, oh, yeah, bro. It's getting weird out here now, bro. That's for sure how you get got, bro.
But you
It's
gotta
not a good
respect
look.
Mitch, though, man. That was the Super Bowl. I gotta
You know.
justify my backup role. I just seen something. They said Chase
Yeah.
Daniel done made what 41
Oh, yeah.
million in this league, man.
Sitting in
Played
his two. Facts.
about 12 snaps type, like
Facts.
So it's
Facts.
like this is my Super Bowl. I gotta keep this hot. I'm gonna
Mhm.
come in here and let it go. They got commercials out here. Bring the backup in. I'm gonna come in here.
Hey,
and let it go
listen.
now.
I love Mitch Trubisky's commercials because I'm like, yo, you're my favorite backup. Even when we
Respect.
signed him, I was like, bro, I know what that is. Like when Mitch get in, bro, Mitch gonna do just what he's supposed to do,
Just
and
what he
then
need to
bring and then Josh come back, and now you love it. Mitch is Charlie Batch in Buffalo. All right,
Mitch
just so
is
y'all,
what they thought he was
yeah,
gonna be Drake. They thought he was
that's
gonna be
literally
Drake.
it. Yeah, that's literally it, bro.
He turned out to be the
Yeah,
original Drake. We ain't get
that's
the
it.
now we got the
Yep,
Drake, you know.
yep.
So that's what
You
we
was
thought
spot
it was
on.
gonna be. We thought
Same
it was
school and
hot,
everything. You are
same
spot
everything. We
on.
thought it
Come
was
on, bro.
Drake. It didn't map
Yes.
out, but it get it done. He came in there slinging it,
Mhm.
justified it, got himself another 2 years out of that for sure.
Easily.
For sure.
Facts,
Sure.
bro. If you know, you know.
You
Absolutely,
know.
bro.
You're like,
Absolutely,
man, you
man.
keep being the MVP, and if you need me, I'll come
You
by
have
and get
another
you done.
commercial. You have another commercial. Hey, let me get this backup order in.
Yeah.
Hey, you want that with pickles or with cheese? Yeah, dig it.
Yeah.
All right. Come on,
You
man.
trust
Great
him.
communicator. Shout out to the homie, man.
You trust him.
Let's
You just couldn't have
go,
told me the Jets wasn't gonna get one this year.
bro. I
Not
just
one.
when
Not
when
one in
they
the
said it
league.
was
These is
going
grown.
when
These is
they
grown
said it
men,
was
bro. You gonna get
Mitch.
one?
Look, when they said Mitch was slinging it, you know Mitch can have the hot or cold. That's what we've experienced when he was starting for us. It's like I thought it had to be this week, bro. But a
Man, you
whole
couldn't have told me he wasn't
17
gonna get one.
games, bro. TG 17 games, not a tip, not a D lineman, not a LB getting a break on the backside of a cover 3, not
Not
like
one.
nothing.
Not one.
That's
I
crazy,
would have
bro.
been very aggressive if I was the
That's
Jets. Man, go get us one.
what? We're gonna sit here. Hey, whether it's 2 man, 1 robber, 1.
Jump
Hey,
it.
go. I need you jump
Jump it.
everything.
Jump it.
Everything.
Make him throw it over our
Everything.
head. Jump it.
Everything, bro.
Jump it.
Oh my
In fact, we're
gosh.
either gonna engage a Flores
All
style,
right.
or we're gonna drop
And we're going,
everything back and he gotta find a hole.
It's one or the other, bro. It
Yeah,
is
we know
one or
we
the
can
other,
play. We're gonna
man.
get us one though.
Yes,
We're gonna
absolutely.
get us one. I
Yeah,
don't
I'm
care
just
where it
like,
come from.
how do you do
And
that
peel the
though?
back. Make him like show me.
He say peel the bat. We reckless with it. Hey,
Oh, we're gonna get us one. We're gonna find one.
And look, and if we don't have a pick all season, we're gonna lead the league in sacks. They get all right, because I promise you, we're gonna hit it. Hey, I promise it's one or the
We're
other.
gonna have
Hey,
an
we ain't going out like this, bro. We ain't going out like this. Yeah,
I'm
can't go
gonna
out
get
like that.
one. I'm always gonna give me one. I'm gonna give me one.
That's shit,
I'm
bro.
gonna find one. I'm gonna find one.
Man,
We're
not a
gonna jump
tip, not an
something.
overthrow, not you ain't.
Like
Hey, look. You get the trips, the 3 strong, and you know they're gonna run the stick route. Come on, you ain't jumping the stick.
this.
I need something. Come on, bro.
Oh,
Come on now.
we're
What?
playing the odds on everything. If
What?
they're giving us
Hey,
that, man,
look,
we're jumping. Check
you
into
jump
this
this.
coverage.
If
Show
this the
me
backside, you're
Show
jumping
me.
that.
Yeah.
All right.
Tell me. Hey, listen, you're gonna be 1-on-1. He's gonna throw this, bro. You have to make a play now.
Yeah, hey, it's
We're
what
gonna
on
make him
what?
throw this. We're gonna make him
Hey,
throw this. We're jumping where you want to throw it. We're
hey, you on
jumping
the
that way.
backside of this, you get the vertical or you gonna get an ear. All right, you ain't got nothing outside, baby. You good. Go be aggressive. Come on. Yeah.
Come on. You know?
That's real life, bro.
Tough, man. And the day where you got 32 seconds to not get fired, man, I thought he was in a little bit of danger, you know?
Yeah. Which so far so good with him. I think as of now we got Jonathan Gannon, Arizona Cardinals. He's fired. Yeah, he ended up getting got.
Tough one. I thought he had more time. Tough one. You know, in and out. Got him in and out. You know, he had that little incident happen, whatever. But defensive minded coach. I love seeing defensive minded coaches stay in the building. I think what hurt these guys is there's such a waiting line for it's hot names in that waiting line.
It is, man. It is.
You know?
Shoot, they were showing shoot, let me see. I'm pull up the list real quick, man, because
who got
Yeah, it was a couple of other names that popped up. Raheem Moore, we
Pete
talked about him. Pete Carroll with the Vegas Raiders. Kevin Stefanski. Kevin Stefanski, 2-time coach of the year, got as well with
we
Browns.
knew he was gonna get got though. I think
even with Miles getting the record, that's what it was.
I think when the wristband thing happened, I think that was a lot to, because Shador get you fired, man. Call it what you want. Like, it's a loud name in there. Call it what you want. Shador gets you fired. Like, because, and it's not even
no. Shador will get you fired. What you operate the way what you handle in Shador get you fired.
You got to be able to handle that. Like, and it's not that he does anything negative. He plays well. He's a brand. You got to be able to handle that. AB type.
Did he handle it well from your perspective? Did you think he handled it well enough from your perspective then?
I thought he tried to keep it quiet. I didn't think he embraced it.
Oh,
I thought it was just too much. For as good as Shador ended up playing, I didn't think he embraced it to where it's like, well, why didn't you play? What was the situation? Why does he have the wrong wristband? It seems like Shador's super positive. Like, Shador got a dad, man. He got a loud one. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta keep,
and he wouldn't talk bad about the coach either. That was the other part.
Come on, you know, like maybe Dion can get this to work. Like, you never know. You know.
Oh, that's tough.
You feel that? Or maybe
tough. You know they say that too. That's tough though. Oh, that's tough.
That's a lot. Maybe Uncle Antonio can get this to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Maybe he needs an offensive line.
Don't make him call up Uncle Brady.
No,
Uncle Brady call Uncle Tom.
They don't got enough. They ain't got a blank check big enough for Uncle Tom. But what they could go get, they could go get that boy out of Miami if they let him go though. You know,
yeah.
And he can bring a Tua over, or maybe we ship Dylan Gabriel over there and it's two lefties together and just a lot of. So you know, I thought that was tough. I thought Miles. I thought he took a dive.
Get out of here! Stop it! Stop it!
It just looked.
No, man. No, don't do that, man. No, man.
I thought he felt
you
it.
seen,
He could have got rid
you
of that.
seen how Miles got around that corner, man. Stop playing,
Miles
man.
took off. I thought he was offside.
Miles was out. I thought he was too. Miles got up out of there, bro. I don't think he was trying to give it to him, bro. I thought it because if that was the case, I thought he would have gave it to him. It was earlier in that same. It was probably like a series or two before that. You see. Burrow is like out the pocket. He peeks over his shoulder and he visibly sees Miles and you see him like react. It bursts. I'm like, yo, if you trying to just give him one, that's the layup to give him right there. It's freaking Miles Garrett after you, man.
I thought the hi Joe, hi Miles. I thought the family showed up in and play. I'm not saying he gave it to him. I'm not giving him that, but I thought it was. I'm not thirsty to get out of here either. Like
it was questions about was that man gonna get it at one point in that game, bro. That's all I'm saying.
That's why I said I thought it was all right. Here we go. Hey. It's about that time.
It was getting real.
About that time. You know, pops out there with the big camera.
You see,
I didn't even know you could bring that into the. I didn't even know you could bring that into the stands.
Hey, look, TG, you know you can't bring it into the stands.
I thought you had to have criteria. I thought you had to have a badge to get that.
One of the badges, yeah.
I ain't never seen that.
He said, yo, if you know, you got the little badge with the little color. All right,
you know. The green badge. I done seen Method Man with the green badge. If you know,
you know it. Come on, bro.
I thought they said, man, you're something about to break a record. Do what you want up in. You know. So that's cool. Flores to Vegas, make it happen. Think it's time.
You like Flores to Vegas? Okay.
I love Flores to Vegas. I love Flores to Vegas. Get them boys a first pick.
What about Tennessee? You don't like them in Tennessee?
No, I don't like them in Tennessee. Flores to Vegas. Okay. Flores to Vegas. He do them brands like that. That's his brand. Minnesota. You know what I mean? New England, Vegas. Okay. He done had the New England taste. You know, it's the time around Vegas, man. I done seen him. I know him. Go get that. We trying to win. Go get that. I thought Pete, man, love coach. Play for coach. In and out. You know what I mean? They like that style don't work no more. We don't care about your optimism. We want wins. You know, I thought they got that in and out. You know, Gene had a rough year. I didn't think he helped him, you know. But Gene to Pittsburgh next year sounds amazing. You know what I mean? I think you try to get Aaron back if you the squad. But you caught that. You feel that. Gene, bring him home. Gina Pittsburgh.
You dig
Bring
right? I
Lockett
caught
with you.
you say that thing, but I
Bring
say,
Lockett with you. Bring Lockett with you. Bring on Lockett. I think, bring Lockett with you. I think Calvin's nice. I think you bring Lockett over there. You put the DK Lockett back together. Bring Gene. That's if Aaron don't want to do it no more. I'm just saying,
yeah.
But I'm just saying, I think everybody should be calling Aaron. I don't think you let him just let it go. I think it's
Yeah.
gonna be hard for Aaron to follow up with anybody though. So I don't think if Aaron plays for Pittsburgh, he won't play. I think he got a Coach
I do
Tomlin.
agree that. Yeah, I do agree with
Yeah,
that.
I think he looks happy here. I think he got that Coach Tomlin
It hit
respect
different.
in a sense of it's different to where I'm like,
Yeah.
if I don't play for this, I'm done. So
Mhm.
I don't
And
see
he's
anywhere
coming
else.
off of 2 years with the Jets where he did kind of get a chance to see the other side of
The
it.
other side of the world.
Yeah. Yep. Yep.
I've been outside.
All
I
right.
interviewed coaches to take this job.
All
It wasn't they
right.
interviewed me, I interviewed them. Like, let's make sure
Mhm.
we can get married.
He said, I'm not doing this again. I want to play competitive football down the stretch. I don't want to
For
end
sure.
being a bum. Yeah,
For sure.
playing meaningless ball. Absolutely, man.
So I think it's
Yeah.
the same script of I think that was a moment. This game was a moment, dangerous because it
Mhm.
showed up the way he wanted to. It was a moment. It felt,
Mhm.
So I think the playoffs still matter how everything go, but I think that was a moment. I think he felt the moment, man. I love this
Mhm.
moment.
Mhm.
It's retirable. I will say that. I thought
Mhm.
Cam had a moment. I thought you kind of seen
Yeah, Cam for
might
sure.
be it,
Like,
y'all.
I don't know if you're peeping him and
I thought
Coach
you seen
T.
it.
That
That was a
that that
moment.
dynamic. I'm like,
Yeah.
bro, that's giving. Yo, this the last ride. Well, all right,
It felt
we're
like
gonna
that.
empty the clip then. All right,
It felt
that's what
like
it's
that.
feeling like right
It
now,
felt
bro.
like, man, I don't want to leave this field yet, man.
The way they embracing, the way they
Mhm.
taking it in,
You know.
the social media posts by Coach T. I'm just like, all right, bro.
If you know,
I
you
know
know.
when the writing's on the wall. It just
I
felt
seen it right.
writing on the
Yeah.
wall. Yeah, yeah.
If you know, you
Hey,
know.
look, like TG. Glad we were in the building for this. You know what I mean? Because
If you
just
know,
felt
you
like,
know.
yo, this if
If you
this
know, you know.
was, yeah, just we got to witness it, man.
Felt like Ben's
Mhm.
last one when he didn't want to leave the field, man. I'll sit out
Come
here all
on,
day.
bro. And I mean, hit that
That's
walk around. He's like, all right, bro. You giving all high fives? Is that what we doing today? Oh, because we at home next week, so we ain't got to do that just yet. I can dig it, but yeah, it
But it's
definitely,
on a positive. We don't know.
yeah,
Next week's
for
a
sure.
dogfight, and it's like this could go wrong.
And it's postseason.
It's different,
Yeah, a
But
postseason ending does still, from my perspective, feel different than regular season. You're not playing anymore. Ended like,
for sure.
yeah.
But it
I
ain't the
know people are
playoffs.
like, yeah, because TG. The reason I have to emphasize that is this: fans in certain factions of media have this mindset that they would rather not make the playoffs than lose in the playoffs. I'm like, bro, I want to compete and try to get a championship. And if that means you lose 2 games away from it or 1 game away from it or heck in it, I would much rather be
In the playoffs.
in the conversation and have a chance than be on the outside. It's like that makes zero sense to me, man. So yeah.
It's only what 8 teams, 16 teams playing
Yeah,
left.
bro.
It's 32 teams in
No,
the
no,
league.
no, 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 no. It's 14, bro. Yeah, it's 7.
7. I'm
Think about it.
sorry.
7 and 7. Yeah,
You
bro.
see what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
not even.
Like,
Yeah.
it's hard to get in. It's 32
Mhm.
teams in there. It's
Come
hard
on,
to get in
bro.
that playoffs. You know what I mean? Like boys getting
Mhm.
fired. Boys getting
Good,
fired left
good
and right.
team, good coaches. Like we ain't
You know
talking
what I
bum.
mean?
Like, yo, that's a good coach, bro.
I remember
Shoot.
Pete Carroll was the hottest thing out here.
All right, Raheem Moore.
You
You
know?
don't think Raheem Moore can help a team
Uh-huh.
out right now? Come on, bro. Kevin Stefanski can't help a team out right now,
Raheem
bro.
Moore will be
It's
a Steeler next year.
what? That'd be the new Brian Flores. You know if you know. Come on, man.
Raheem Moore will be a Steeler next
Yeah.
year. You know what I
Mm-hmm.
mean? Baby T. Baby Coach
Mm-hmm.
T might be the
Might be the Yeah, I was about to say it. Yeah, that's
you
the
know.
next in charge. Let me get you in the building
Similar
first.
message. Let me get you in the
Uh-huh.
building. Meet the
Yep.
people. Meet my man. Meet my man.
Hey, and TG, you heard how Coach Tomlin spoke about him when he got the job in Atlanta.
Come on, man. Come on. If you know, you
All
know.
right.
That's my
All
guy.
right.
They talk just
All
alike.
right.
Don't blink. Catch your eyelids. They say a lot of that.
Bring them to
A lot,
the come on,
a lot
man.
of similarities.
Come on, man.
So
That's one of the ones.
that's it. So the league, this the time, this the best time in the league of the business aspect. Like you love the
Yeah.
business of it. Because the business is league, college is
Mm-hmm.
league now too, but the business is
Yeah.
league, like it's the business aspect. It's a lot of hot names. I think that Jesse Minter, if you know he up there in the
Mm-hmm.
Chargers. That's
Yeah.
next. He's part of that Harbaugh family. You know, went to Michigan and dominated.
Yep.
Been in the league, dominating, getting it off. He about next. He's one of them. Mike McDaniel type, you know, sending it from everywhere, getting it done, you know. So
Yeah.
I think you'll see that name show up. Got to give Flores something. Got to.
Flores be back in. He be back in the mix. But I just think I think guys like Stefanski. I think that's gonna be a top of the list type of thing too, though,
I
man.
think Stefanski got to sit out a minute. I think he got to take a seat.
Bro, I think think about what he took over in Cleveland, man.
Mike McCarthy sat out for a year.
I don't think Mike needed to, though. I think he did
got to.
just to do it. I don't think you have. I don't think so, man. I think he's at the top of the line, man.
For a year.
So let's talk then. You feel like Raheem Moore can go to the top of the line right now, and Stefanski can't?
I don't think he get a head job. I think Raheem Moore comes in a building. You know what I mean? And I think he helps the team. I think he coordinates the defense. But I don't think he gets the head job. You know? I think
of any other guys that got fired, let's because when I think of Stefanski, I think of like, yo, you should be in the conversation for a head job, not to just go be a coordinator. I think like he can get back in that. You don't feel like that.
No, I don't. I think he got to wait in line for at least a year.
So who's waiting behind right now? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Like, or unless we're thinking of like the newer names, right? Not any of the retreads, anybody. Because like when we think of like Pete Carroll, I'm like, bro, Stefanski's ahead of Pete Carroll to me right now.
Pete's out.
Okay. Like, and when I thought of Raheem, I'm like, I don't see Raheem jumping to the top of the list to be a head guy right now. I see him as DC, and then he can get back going. But I think Stefanski, because of how bad Cleveland's scenario was when he took over it, and then remember he was the one who led them to a postseason victory. He was the one who got them back high. He's the one who got Baker going crazy, right? Then they moved on from Baker, and it was like, yo, with all of the different quarterbacks he dealt with, it's like, yo, you still was the one that kept them around, kept them relevant enough. I mean, I get the whole 2-time coach of the year. Those are the accolades, but it's like, bro, we know what Cleveland was before Stefanski. They had 1 win in 2 seasons, bro. Like we see, like TJ, you was here, you seen it, you know what I was. It was like, bro, this is crazy.
But you still out. You lose. You still out. Like Pete Carroll's been everything. Carroll won a Super Bowl, you know.
Yeah.
And everybody got their accolades. That's why you even get a chance to be in the seat. You know what I mean? It's hard to get in the seat. But the laundry line to get to the next seat, it's not enough openings for that. Like you gotta think like not even to be, but who's the OC for McVay? I'm sure that has a chance. You know what I mean?
Because if I'm Tennessee and I'm like, bro, I know how bad my scenario was, and when I just moved on from, I'm looking at Stefanski like, bro, my situation in Tennessee looked just like what you had in Cleveland before you took over there. I got a young first-round quarterback. You had young Baker Mayfield up there. I watched how you kind of changed that dynamic in a division where you weren't even viewed as a competitor in the least bit. And within 2 years, you had them boys winning games, man, winning playoff games on the road in Pittsburgh. It's like, I'd look at that part, man. Yeah.
I think if you're Tennessee, you just watch what Jacksonville just did at a high level, and you go get you
absolutely
in a sense of like, because I think you're that family. Yeah. You know what I mean? You're that market. You're that family. I think you go get you a young gunner. You know what I mean? And I think definitely an offensive mind comes in there. That's why when you say
any McVay, any Reed, any of that,
I think you go get McVay's OC. You know what I mean?
And those are more passing, whereas Stefanski is more of that. Yeah, I feel you.
Pound you.
Opposite. Yeah.
I think Cleveland was his family. I think that fit him a little bit better. I think you go get, somebody that know how to draw it up. You know what I mean? And gets people open. I think you're in that world. McVay world, similar to Saban of college. I think you're in the McVay world. You call that the Gruden world. I think you're in that, and you get you a young, let's open this thing up. Let's find what we're supposed to find. I got me a young quarterback in here. I got some weapons in here. I'm going to get a nice draft pick. Let's keep it moving. Let's keep it moving.
So I follow you with Tennessee, then with that. Now I look at Atlanta, and I'm like, well, shoot. Once again, if you're Atlanta.
I think that's a Flores type spot.
You feel like that's that because their defense, I'm trying to think of I think of them more of like with their rushing attack. I think of the Bajans of the world. I think of, that style, but obviously we know the injury to Penix opened it up to put it back to Cousins and stuff like that. But it's like, I think of them and I'm like, yo, that still seems more like offensive to me, right? But I'm saying it still seems more offensive to me though.
Yeah, but it bid on defense. I think you just it's names on there. You know what I'm saying? It bid on defense though. It bit.
Mhm.
They were playing really good defense for most of the year. If you watch,
Yeah.
if you know, you know. Like they was biting. They was just one of them young dogs, like getting after
Yeah.
people. It was aggressive. I think they swag. Like you think Atlanta, you still, you know, you obviously you think Vic, you
Oh, yeah,
think
yeah,
Shepard, you
facts.
think the swag, but it's still, I
Yeah.
think it's a cultural team. I think that's a LSU. I think that's a cultural fit in a sense. Like that's where you see like Stefanski don't per se fit over there. You
Yeah.
know,
No, I with you
I
on that. I
think
could.
I
Mhm.
think that's where Antonio Pierce shows up and maybe that fit. You know, I think that's
Mm.
where
See, I think Pierce is a hard sell following
Flores.
Raheem Morris, though. Like, I
I'm
think
with
if
you. I agree with
you,
that too. I think
yeah, I think
Flores.
that's a
I think
tough
that
one.
fit Flores. I think if it's not the Vegas Raiders, I think Flores fits
Mhm.
everything about what you're trying to do in here, man. You know,
Yeah.
you got a running back that's a superstar. You got weapons. You moved on from, you know, a defensive mind. I don't think
Mhm.
they go young offensive mind. I think offensively they're getting it done. Don't sleep on.
No, no, no. I know that
Yeah.
part. I'm with you. I'm with you.
You know, I think they keep. I think they're straight right there. You know, I think they just look for a weapon. Don't sleep like. Buddy on Arizona didn't have a great one, but you know,
Mhm.
like he got waiting line too. But just I think a defensive mind comes in
Yeah,
there
cause see,
that's culturally
yeah, when I think again, I'm like coordinator. I think you go back to the coordinator line because
coordinator.
you
I
didn't
think you got to get
have
back to that.
right. And I think the big thing was like of all the guys that we know currently that have gotten fired, I thought Stefanski was the one that made the most sense in terms of recent success, young enough, still more offensive minded, but it's not the McVay offense, it's not the Andy Reid offense, it's more Arthur Smith style
Gotta
offense,
say the
right?
Liam
Like,
Cohen
yeah,
style offense.
yeah, it's like that style,
Yeah.
yeah, it's different, yeah.
I just think like you could see Jesse Mentor show up in Atlanta. I think that would fit
Yeah,
really
that
nice.
see, I like that. Yeah.
I think
Shoot, you
that'll
know the
fit
other
really
one,
nice.
the oh my gosh, now I'm drawing a blank on his name. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh. Oh, he's gonna come back to it a little bit. I got you. He'll come back to it a little bit on the West Coast, man. Oh my gosh.
West Coast
Oh
guy,
my gosh. He's a coordinator right now. Oh my god. Oh my god.
not
Oh
Jesse Mentor.
man. No, no, it's not Mentor. No, no, no. I remember the name in a little bit. It'll come back to me. But yeah, he was
But
another one
like
where it was like,
hot
oh,
names, you
yeah, it's
know.
like another one like, oh, okay. Offensive minded. Hey, man, part of the
Offensive
family.
minded
Yeah.
is
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If you give me a second, I'll probably fall
No,
into
no,
it.
no,
But
no. I'm about to say, I'm thinking because
mhm,
it's like, yo, I literally, we have already talked about him. Not today. We've talked about him though in the past 2 weeks of just like names, options
mhm.
of, hey, man, it's a part of this. It's been around this. It was. It's not Harbaugh family. It's not in that. It's like, yo, I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna remember it. Of course,
Okay.
you know what's gonna happen. We're gonna get done. It's gonna pop it. I'm gonna text you. Be like,
Be
yo,
like,
TG, that's the guy I
that's
was
it right
talking
there.
about. Ah, that's the one. Yep, yep.
Mhm.
Yeah,
I think
because there
just
are some names though. There are some. The same way we looked at Ben Johnson and that popped up. It's like
mhm,
every retread. It doesn't have to be Aaron Glenn or Brian Flores. And I know that's part of the argument when people are like, "Well, what keeps you from moving on from Coach Tom?" When they say, "Well, who would you hire?" I get that side of it. There are people that you can look to. Every situation is different though.
but it's
What
fits,
we're
culture
yeah,
fits.
it
It's
all that
keeping the
Kubiak.
message
That's who it
alive.
was. Thank you,
Kubiak.
Booming since '86.
Okay.
That's who it was. Yeah, Kubiak. I was
Okay.
like, bro, why am I drawing a blank on my man? Yeah. Mm-hmm.
I
I just
like
think that in
Kubiak.
terms
I
of
don't
like,
love Kubiak there.
oh,
Kubiak
no,
represents
no, I'm saying just in terms of
please,
like
yeah.
another
I know what you mean.
name as an option,
Okay.
not like, hey,
For sure.
this specific spot. But I just think like
For sure.
that's another name that could be floated around in the mix instead of the retreads. That's all.
I mean, so you go check on. I think if you're willing to, I think that's where you see people like my man out of Notre Dame show up. You know what I mean? This is a shot. This is a young team, young offense, young
Mhm.
weapons. You know, we seen what you do at Notre Dame. You look like a leader of men. Come lead
Yeah.
this. I think that cultural fits. You know, and not to say it has to be of a race or a descendant, because like Jesse Minner,
Yeah.
you know. But I just think
Yeah. You think
it's a
Marcus Trufant
fit.
would leave Notre Dame?
I mean, I think for the right fit, I think you'll see Pete Carroll go back to college. I think for what college is now, you'll see guys like that get back to college. I think you could see
Does
Antonio
Pete have the
Pierce.
same impact though? When I look at what just happened to Belichick,
Yeah, Belichick about to turn that around. Yeah, Belichick about to turn that around.
oh,
You're not watching it. They play good football at
oh,
the end of the season. You gotta look up. You really don't.
oh,
They play good football at the end of the season. They lost games like I went for two instead of taking an extra point. Like we trying to win. Like Belichick, man.
We'll find out, bro. Salute. We'll find out, bro.
Belichick,
Look, man. We'll
Belichick
find
best
out, man.
friend
We'll
is
find that out,
Saban.
man. I already
Belichick
know
best
that.
friend
Hey, look,
is
look.
Saban, man. What you want to do?
I'm with you on all that. I'm with you on all that. I'm
Hey,
just like,
who is cutting the checks for you? Can you introduce me so I
respect.
can go get me a couple?
You know what? Hey, look.
You know how many kids
Was
in that
that
portal right
part?
now?
Was that part? I'm with you. That would change the whole shift. I'm not as optimistic when you speak of
Belichick
you and
about to
see
turn
what
that
you
around.
speak of them. I'm getting Miami vibes again when you was talking about the Dolphins and what they was going to be doing. I'm with you, but just like yo, I got to see it a little bit more. I'm with you
Belichick
though.
about to turn that
I
around.
like the mindset though, because I'm a Belichick.
Belichick
I
about to
believe in
turn that around.
Belichick. I believe in it. I'm like, yo, that's
You
the evil
can't
genius.
not.
I believe in it, bro. You
You
can't.
gotta believe in Belichick. You
All
can't
right,
not.
bro. With the cutoff sleeves, bro, I'm
The
trying to
proof
tell
in
you,
the
bro. He
pudding.
walk grumpy as heck, look like he just somebody pissed in his cornflakes. I love that, bro. I love that
Belichick
about
about
him.
to turn that around.
Absolutely. Come on, man.
Belichick gonna have that thing clicking in a minute. Don't sleep on
Yeah,
Belichick.
yeah.
That's coming. That's on the
I
way.
like it.
He'll be okay.
I like it.
Like, and if they don't,
Okay.
he'll be in the league next year.
Well,
And you have
that's
to
what I'm
deal with
trying.
that.
So that's why I brought up Marcus Freeman. It's like, well, are we going to? Do we feel like a Steve or Sarkisian right down in Texas? Like, is that somebody that we could potentially see make those jumps? Because there are legitimate names now in the college and pro game.
Sark, the
Free
Tennessee man.
agency NIL vibe has like definitely
Same
mucked it up.
business.
Yeah, I'm like, it isn't this like drastic shift anymore that it was 5 years ago.
That quarterback from Kentucky just signed a $5 million
You see what I'm saying? Yeah,
He making more
yeah,
than Shador.
yeah, yeah.
Oh, you want? You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying? I could see Sark to Tennessee. That would fit.
Mm-hmm.
That would fit. That would
Yeah.
fit. You could see. I could see that. You know,
Mm-hmm.
but it's
And
just
you pairing
fit.
it with a young quarterback as well.
That would fit.
Mm-hmm.
Sark's a play
Yeah.
caller. Draw it
You see
up.
it.
Dial it up.
You see it.
Cut
Mm-hmm.
it up. I know how to deal with these
Mm-hmm.
young boys. I know how to deal with the money. You know,
Yeah.
I just seen this young boy. I watched him at a high level.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I know who's nice coming out of college. They draft him. Go bring me that. So like that's not a bad one, but it's just fits. Just fits. I stand on Flores to Vegas or
Yeah.
Flores to Atlanta. You know, I think that's top priority in a sense. I think he gets a call early. I think he's too hot.
Mm-hmm.
It's too hot.
Yeah.
Too hot.
I can see that. I'm with you on
I
that.
don't think
Look,
he don't
trust me,
get leadership. He too hot.
Flores for sure is top of the list, man. I'm with you there. No issues with that at all,
There's not
man.
that many openings. Like
That's
it's
the
not like it's
problem,
a
though.
busload of
Like
openings.
we talking about Tennessee, Vegas, Arizona, excuse me,
Atlanta.
Atlanta. Yeah, got 4 spots right now because they said Jets are sticking with Glenn. Giants is open still. Excuse me on that one. So you got 5 right now.
And that's about what it be. It only be like
Yeah,
6. It don't be like it
only
be
a
8 and
handful.
10. Like it don't be
Yeah,
like it be like
yeah.
5 or 6. And honestly, the
Mhm.
Jets, like, that's not a hot spot.
And we'll
Like
see what
that's not
Baltimore
just
does too. I don't think Baltimore's moving off of
I don't think
Harbaugh. Do you?
Baltimore gonna do nothing. I don't see
Yeah.
Baltimore doing nothing. And if Baltimore do something, they'll move from within. Or they're going if Baltimore do anything, Jesse Minter will be in Baltimore.
So, question though: if Baltimore moves on from Harbaugh, what does that do to the list? Where would he fall into this? Does he gotta wait?
Yeah, you gotta wait.
Okay,
He's tough. That's a tough one.
That's tough. You
That's
said it. You
tough.
said he got to wait. I'm like, man,
That's tough. I
Harbaugh have
don't
to
know that he
wait.
gotta wait. I don't think
I
he gotta
don't
wait.
know, bro.
He don't, but that's who goes to New York. If something happens, that's
Yeah,
who ends
yeah,
up
yeah,
in New York.
yes,
You see
yeah.
what I mean? If anything shakes, he's to New York. Like they
So
might be
just
waiting
like,
to see what they
I can
do.
see them waiting for that one. Like,
What do you want to
hey,
do? We'll
bro.
take him in New York. You know,
Yeah,
or like
like
yeah,
he know what he doing, bro. It
you
ain't
know what he
when
doing.
you talk about coaches that know how to get it done. It's
Mm-hmm.
like, yeah, when you find a proven one, it's like, hey, bro, you sure you ready to just go on about
See,
that? You
Harbaugh
don't,
is
you,
strictly a head coach because it's
uh,
like after that he's a coordinator in the sense of special
yeah,
teams.
right. So that
He's not an
changes the
offensive guru.
dynamic.
He's not a defensive
Hmm.
guru. Like he's a head man. So it's like if
Yeah.
he's not doing that,
Hmm.
maybe he's with his brother. I just don't, you just don't let that
Yeah.
go.
Where do you fit? Yeah.
Where do you fit? Like, I
Hmm.
think New York it fits.
Yeah. Well, shoot, they were saying maybe a Sean McDermott pops up in this thing from Buffalo. They said that maybe, right? If that were to be the case,
I don't like that.
mm,
Let him sit right there.
I would love him. You know how I feel about it.
I just think everything about Buffalo is fine. They don't need to mess with
Everything
anything.
is Gucci. I'm with you on
Sit
that.
right there.
But But you know how it is, though, man. It's that time of year where you got to talk, got to ask questions. They be asking those questions like, hey, man, what if it fails? If it falls in the first round, is that the one you move on from? Is the Sean McDermott hit them? It's like, I think it's a little bit premature and forced. But if it were to be the case, where does he enter into the hierarchy of coaches, in terms of the unemployment line?
Just so many. I don't think I think the way that season ended in Baltimore, I don't think nothing happens to Harbaugh. I really think, and I'm all for the guy. I think you move on from Lamar before you move on from Harbaugh.
Okay.
So
Okay. Respect on that there, man.
that's the truth.
I like
think you let Lamar get out of there. I think Lamar ready to get out of there. I think that family.
Say you going to
think it's
Miami?
time. I just think I think Miami makes all the sense in the world.
Miami, man. Get him back home, man.
All the sense in the world. Let him get back in the warmth. He'll be a rock star in Miami.
Bro, what?
It couldn't. He'll
Oh
bring
my
you. I
God.
think the way
It
Miami
felt like
culture is
the
moving.
yep.
They're trying to bring that whole culture back in a sense. I think that can make all the sense in the world.
Yeah.
I think
agree.
that's did they say they bringing that back?
I have not
watch.
one way or the other seen that just yet. But yeah,
Something
that's definitely one of the ones. Absolutely one of the ones. Yeah. I like it, man. I like it. Well, shoot, man. We got a couple of super chats that done popped up in here, man. Let's tap into these real quick, man. Then we'll get up out of here on the back end. Sound good? All right. First one comes in from the homie John Ryan. We do appreciate you, man, showing love to the channel. He says Dylan Cook has got him a starting left tackle spot. How you feeling about the young boy Dylan Cook, man? Been playing for Broderick since Broderick has went out.
I think he's playing well. I think you trust him. Yeah. I think he can be a starter though for sure. He's starting. He's holding it down. How long you got? What he a baby in here?
That's
right?
what for. Yeah, I mean he's same draft class as Broderick, but he was the non-dress guy for a while. Then with the injuries, this is what he made. 4 starts now, going on 5 starts. Yeah,
I think that's out of here. I think that's more like that. Like unless you just you keep him for a role, but I think somebody comes and buys that. So yeah, I do agree with you. It might not be here though.
Yeah, respect on that. All right. Next one we got from the homie King Cam 901. He says, do we offer GP a deal this offseason? I mean, GP about to go out there and break the bank somewhere, man. Who gonna pay that man?
I hear
you ain't bringing it back. All right, talk to me. Is he not good enough to play here?
Yeah, he's great enough.
Okay.
Best receiver in the league.
Okay.
Best receiver in the league. Even
okay. I mean, I hear you.
He's best receiver.
I hear you.
Best receiver in the league. He looked like he jogging on people. He going on top. Like he can run every route. GP's problem is not football. GP's problem is just keeping GP from doing something crazy. And it's not off the field. It's truly on the field.
On the field.
Yeah. From pulling a face mask or from just, just per se, like throwing that temper tantrum in a sense, showing up to practice, being there. And GP's a superstar. I love GP. That's like my favorite receiver. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm a GP guy. I'm GP dude. Like I love GP. I just think I think he got a good fit in there in Dallas. It looked like he got a good thing going. He show up. He playing well. They throwing it.
Are they gonna be able to keep him though with the CDs and the DAX? Like that's a lot of money over there, man.
That's Dallas. We find ways to keep people. I think that's Dallas in a sense. I think that's what he do. He find ways to make things. I think it's just the negotiation part. GP might want all the money in the world, but I just don't know who paid GP like that. Like I think he'll get his bag, but I just
Tennessee wouldn't pay him. Atlanta wouldn't pay him.
Atlanta be a nice spot for him.
You catch? I'm like,
Tennessee be a nice spot for him.
If he would like. I'm scared of him in Buffalo. I'm like, bro, if Buffalo hadn't had Diggs, it's no different than the AB effect in Pittsburgh. It's the Diggs effect in Buffalo. It's like, yo, they've already dealt with that. Yeah, I'm like, otherwise, he would have been a perfect fit there, man. Yeah. What about Arizona?
Keon Coleman. You still got to deal with Keon Coleman. It's not like that. You can get rid of that.
No facts.
You're not bringing him to that.
He could go to Arizona. What if he's in Arizona? Marvin Harrison Jr. out there, but that's not as proven or nowhere near as productive.
No. You got to deal with your quarterback situation. You just got to get other business together. I don't think he's priority what you're looking to get. I don't think you attract him out there either. I don't think that's
Okay.
the market. I think he's a
Okay.
smart kid too. I think he just played at Pittsburgh, went to Dallas. He understand markets. Like he go get his bag, but he's still a football guy. He's a football guy. Went to Georgia. He's a football guy. You can tell he's a football guy now.
Oh yeah.
Call it what you want. You can tell he loves football. I'm a football guy. Like he enjoys the football, the
Playing
pureness of
like
football.
he's a ball.
You
Yeah,
get
he's
what
a
I
ball
mean?
guy. Yep.
Not so much the business. I'm here for football. You
Just
know,
to
I'm
play.
not here
Yeah,
to do all
I
that.
want
I
to do
want to
that.
play football. You can tell that.
Yeah.
And it's like, I just don't see him leaving Dallas. I think Dallas makes all the sense in the world.
No,
You know?
I don't think it's an issue of him wanting to leave Dallas. I think when you're George Pickens, you're playing with the best quarterback you've ever played with, right? And Dak Prescott. And you're playing opposite of CD Lamb, who we know helps. We've seen when CD was out, what it changed, right? In terms of how coverages affected him. So all of that does play into it. But what I'm looking at is just from the financial standpoint, we looked at how the Cincinnati decision to pay Joe Burrow, T. Higgins, and Jamar Chase and what it did to their roster. I just question, man, with Dallas slowly rebuilding the defense the way that they did post Micah Parsons, to re-sign George Pickens while still having CD Lamb and Dak Prescott, you about to crush your defense again, man, because of the money that's going to be allocated over there. George Pickens ain't about to sign for $10 million a year, is he? No, we know what this number is about to be. It's going to be in the nice, robust section.
He got to go somewhere with a rookie quarterback.
Yeah.
Tennessee.
That's, yeah.
He got to go somewhere with a rookie quarterback. I can see that. But maybe Vegas.
I would like Jacksonville, low key.
Maybe Vegas.
No. Oh, you know, see, as I said, Jacksonville, you get with Liam Cohen, Trevor Lawrence, but I don't know if you want to put that in that mix, though.
Your culture, in a sense of
that's what I'm saying.
See what Travis come back and give you. I think you think
Brian Thomas as well. Yeah,
you think you got that. Like you're trying to see what you got. In a sense. You know what I mean?
Respect.
Like you got Myers in there. You got him mid-year. You feel good about that. Like I think you feel like you got a good thing going. Let's draft one and add to our culture instead of bringing in the per se superstar. I just think Dallas makes sense. I think
New York. Could you put him in New York with the Giants, pairing him with Malik Neighbors? Neighbors still with a rookie deal. I can see that as well. I can see that as well. That'd be fire. See, that's why I see it on Cleveland. I can see that. I can see him even wanting to go there.
I can see him wanting to go there. You know exactly what
that's what I can see him wanting to go there. Absolutely.
I can see him
to play with Shador and to see I see all that. Absolutely.
I can see that. I see Atlanta. I can see that.
I love him. I like him a lot in Atlanta, bro.
I love him in Atlanta too.
Like I feel like that like fits him. Like the swag, how he acts. Like I just think everything about that, man. He'll be a rock star there, bro. Yeah, he'll be a rock star there.
I think you want to get him. So I think the Dallas look like they give him tons of help. Like they around him, they on him. He played his best year of football this year.
Yeah,
I just think if you were his decision makers and you're helping him make decisions, I think you're trying to get back to Dallas.
Yeah. Would you take less to stay in Dallas?
I think he would. I don't know.
Okay, because I think that's what it's going to come down to. Like, I don't think he can max his market if he stays in Dallas with the pay structure as it already is. But I do think, like, if he's willing to take less, yeah, I'm with you, bro. Which quarterback are you going to of any of these teams that we just named that are going to play better than Dak Prescott?
Sure. Hey. I think him and 88 is tight.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, like that's his man, or it just looks like it. Yeah.
So I think I just think Dallas makes sense.
I like it. All right. Next one we got is from Pete Bennett. Shout out to Pete Bennett 13. He says, I had 4 Elizabeths. It's a Sanford and Son reference. Shout out. You a Sanford and Son guy over there, TG, man?
It's over my head, you know.
Over your head. All right.
Make nobody feel
respect.
You know.
Oh man, shout out. Don't do that, man, like that, man. No.
It's a little bit over my head.
Sanford and Son's still a good little show though, man. If you know, you know. All right. Don't be dating yourselves out here. All right. Just it's a good show.
Let's get ready to BTA. And I was like, what?
What does that mean? Don't you show your age?
Man, get ready for some belt. And I was like, man,
that you show that, man.
I don't know what
you show that.
Man. Let's just
you see Michael Irvin that embraced it. That baby over there. Waka-la-la. Yeah.
You know, I coach it, man. I'm around it in a sense. That was the first time I ever heard it. It's like,
yeah.
You know, I had an offense, have a good day on me in a sense, and it was just
BTA.
And I was like, what that mean?
Yeah.
I understand. That was
look, is that an insult? What that mean? That's negative.
Like, what you talking to? I'm like,
yeah.
So you whooped me. That's what you said. Okay. I understand that. You feel like you whooped me. Like, speak that. So that, not to say
I
that,
need
but
some clarification. Make sure we're on the same page with this thing. All right.
I didn't get
Say
the
less.
That's a taste over my head. Just a taste.
Let's go. Next up, man, we got the homie Brent Fox. Shout out to Brent Fox, man, holding it down in Texas, man. He says, glad I was wrong. Appreciate the optimism, Moats. Nah, shout out to you, man. You know, I'm always the big believer that the guy's gonna get it done, man. Somehow, some way, never stop believing. And we don't care about anything, man. We're gonna get it done. Oh, we might run out of time, but we never losing. You know the drill.
Positive.
So yeah, that's all that is, man. But you know, it's contagious, man. The positivity, y'all get more positive.
Contagious.
TG get more positive. We all lean on each other. TG made me positive one time when I had my hoodie on. All right, guys, just never forget, man. All right, it's contagious energy, man. Sometimes you need the energy, bro. Yeah.
Black hoodie Moats was it, man?
Come on, man. Hey, look, come on, man. Look. We got everybody get back happy, man. All right, energy.
Black hoodie Moats.
Yeah, all right. It was rough times out here, all right, but it's contagious. All right, TG was the smiley, like, yo, let me get you right. Let me help you out, bro. It ain't that. All right, I know you think it's that. It ain't that, bro. You gonna be all right. Yeah, like sometimes you need one of them people in your corner, man. All right, so shout out to my dog, man. Shout out. All right, next up on the list. Hey, man, you know, look, and seeing you with your black hoodie reminded me of it too. I'm like, hey, yeah, bro, you know how it was, man. We went through a phase, you know what I'm saying? Sometimes you need an upbeat, positive person in your corner, all right, to just talk you off the ledge because you ready to come in here on some other stuff. You like, hey, bro, hey, you look like you got your mind set on doing something kind of off, bro.
Because I'm like, if you trip out, I'm the first one in your trip out area. So let's make sure we're on the same page. If you're thinking about doing anything, just hit me. See, like you're tripping. So just call me if you got anything on your mind. Right here next. You can call me.
Bro say, yo, you realize my locker right next to yours, bro.
Yeah,
all right.
Right next to
you. If you come here tripping, I'm
anything. I'm right here next to you. So it's like I'm straight.
Shout out to my dog. Oh, man. Shout out to my dog, man. He said, yeah, I just need to just make sure he's on the same page with this one. Yeah.
We was good. You know, you're
man. Respect.
Looking in your eye. Like, you really upset. Let me get you together. Take that hoodie off.
Said you really upset, bro.
Get you out of that hoodie, man. Positive again. You know?
Listen, man. You need it, man. You need it, all right? Shout out to my dog, man. Shout out to my dog. Couple more supers, though, that just popped up, man. We on our way up out this thing, man. But got the homie James Skipke. He says, yo, Moats, sorry, but I forgot to mention this. Shout out to Cam Hayward. That man really played an incredible game yesterday. So happy for him. Here we go. Thanks for everything. Appreciate you, sir. Peace. Nice. Cam Hayward, offense, defense, special teams. Sheesh. Yeah.
Yeah, today.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yeah.
All right. Next up, we got Star Riley. Shout out to you, Star Riley, being in the building. She says, Happy Victory Monday, gentlemen. Shout out to you, Happy Victory Monday. For those that celebrate, those that indulge, Happy Victory Monday. We know some people are too cool for Victory Mondays, but over here, we celebrate Victory Mondays, all right? All victories matter. Yes, all victories matter. Come on now. Come on. All right, last. Hey, you already know, winning culture, baby. Heck yeah. Last super chat that just came in from the homie Clayton K94. And we appreciate you, Clayton K94, man, showing love, man, rocking with the channel the way that you do. He says, can we talk about what Calvin Austin III did to that poor man's ankles on that touchdown? Favorite play of the night. Whew. My man literally had all fours on the ground, TG. All fours on the ground, TG. How you feel, man?
I mean, it was hot. Stop and go. Let's get to it. You know, big boy. I thought it was a busted coverage. You know, everything nice.
Yeah,
that was the favorite play, and I don't know if that was my favorite play tonight.
What you think was your favorite?
It might have been. Now that I'm thinking out loud, it might have been.
I'm like, I think of that.
I enjoyed the process of the game.
Yeah,
Like, like I don't think I thought it was a Drake concert, or I thought it was
that's
the
fair.
future. I don't know I had a favorite song. Like it
Yeah,
was
it was
some
just a
hits,
vibe
man. I
across.
like when he
Yeah,
hit that one. I
yeah,
like when they hit that one, definitely a
yeah.
defensive guy by nature.
Hmm.
Like I like the TJ pick. I thought it was right on time. I couldn't
It was fire. Yeah,
It was
yeah,
just right on time. It was a TJ moment,
yeah.
Like you would get this pick at this moment, Like
Mhm.
Leprechaun, like right on time. TJ,
Yeah.
get this thing jumping, you know?
Fresh back off the injury with the lungs and everything, man. Yeah.
Man, everything. I appreciated the call outs. I like how they came
Mhm.
out. I like how
Yeah.
boys was the energy on the call outs, man. It was
Same.
so many, there's a lot of favorite moments,
Yeah.
So that was one of my favorite plays, I think
Yeah.
I expected something though. That's why I'm like, Aaron about to do something. I thought
Mm.
Fryer move was open down the middle. I thought he was going down there. I thought he was going
Yeah.
to touch one of
Okay.
them. I thought it was gonna
Hmm.
be that showtime. I like Fryer moves catch that set it up.
He made some plays.
Barks on
Heck
them
yeah, he
boys.
did. You
You
seen it?
know, there's a
Hmm.
lot of moments, man. I
Yeah.
I like the off tackle run though, because I thought it was such a
Mm.
moment, man. I thought it was like, man, go with that run.
Go
Get it
get
to the
that. That's
best
what you
player on this
do.
offense. Do what
That's
you
what we
gotta
do.
do. Off the
Hmm.
fresh timeouts, a lot of negative energy. Like, nah, don't
Hmm.
panic, don't blink.
Go get in that zone,
Hold
man.
that.
Get
Let's
back
do what we
home
gotta
with it.
do. Six,
Yeah.
So
Hey, I like
nice.
that. Respect on that, then, man. Respect on that. Well, shoot, man. Think that does it for us today. But it was an absolute vibe, man. You got anything final before we get up out of here officially?
My dog, it's playoff season, man.
Let's go. Let's
You still
go.
dancing. It's a good time, man,
What a
The old
time.
old people out of the party now. It's just the young boys in a sense,
Mhm.
let's dance. Let's
Yeah.
party now. Let's
Let's
figure
go.
this thing out.
Let's
You know?
go. Who can make it to the lights come on in the club, man?
Let's
Hey.
figure this thing out, man. You know? We got them old
Yeah.
people out per se. Let's dance now. Let's party.
Hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
So
I like that,
what a
baby. I
time.
like that. Well,
What a
shoot,
time.
man. Since we still got action, I guess we'll be doing this here next week. All right, all
For
right.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? Schedule be a little bumped over a day or two because of the Monday night, but we be right
All
back in
good.
this day, man. Heck yeah.
All
So my
good.
dog, appreciate you as always. Hey, and shout out to you once again, man, for just letting me just see the glow. I just wanted to see
My
the
dog.
glow on game day. TG got the glow, y'all. It was like
Yeah.
Bruce Leroy. It's just like, yo, he just got it, bro. He just got it.
Fresh
Look
off the
like money,
birthday,
man.
man. Fresh off
Hey,
the
shout
birthday,
out,
man.
man. Hey,
You
happy
know,
birthday again. Happy New
my
Year again.
dog.
And happy Victory Monday again
For
as
sure.
well, man. Heck yeah, man. Heck yeah. But shoot, y'all know the drill, man. That will conclude today's show. But if you enjoyed what you were watching, man, hit that like button one time for the culture. Don't forget to subscribe if you are new to the channel, notification bell as well, so you don't miss any of this content that drops. Or when we get those Garvin's Garages film breakdowns as well. You want to miss, don't miss. All right. You want to see all of this from the heart. But stay safe out there. We appreciate the heck out of y'all. And until next time, baby. Peace.
And